Airman, good to see ya. Hello. Shame your Bravo throttle and your yoke didn't come in yet, man. Such a shame, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. Oldie Torsken, yes. Yes, Top Gun Maverick looks so cool. I have a need for speed. Raccoon! Good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. Just woke up and made pasta. Well, that is a breakfast of champions, my friend. Breakfast of champions. Of course, you need to have coffee with that. You guys, yeah, you know. You're welcome, my friend. You are quite welcome. And good to see you in the chat as well. Make sure it does not try to kill you, because it will try to kill you. But it's fun to fly. Don't worry there, Holdy Torsken, don't worry. You're always welcome to lurk or be here or whatever. You know, it's all fine. LMCD, good to see ya. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hi there, Captain Ward! Hope you enjoyed the Neo. It's a good plane to fly. It's really a lot of fun. Are you guys ready? Hi everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. I need to turn on the mic. That helps. Good to see everyone here. Hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I sure as hell did, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I got a little bit of rest, which was good. So yeah, guys, it is always good to see you here. Last Friday we landed on we landed in Beirut. Hey camper, yeah. I have the exact same thing. It takes a lot more time to actually start up the sim, funnily enough, and it's since 2 weeks or something like that. I have the exact same thing, so it's not just me. Ha, thank God. But yeah, Drunk Simming, Bizarro, good to see you guys, good to see you. Yeah, I had the exact same thing there, so it's, and I already cleared the community folder. Didn't help. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but fingers crossed that the new update will fix that. As soon as the new update lands, by the way, I'm going to reinstall the entire sim. So it's off my PC and I'm going to reinstall it just to make sure everything is going to be great. No problem there, Drunk Simming. It is always fine, my friend. So yeah, guys, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I did. Of course, first things first. AJ Rawlings won the 1K giveaway contest, so he got 50 pounds and to spend with at his own leisure. Now, to give back to the community again, he actually is giving away a Flying Iron Spitfire for you guys. So if you want to have a Flying Iron Spitfire, you can contact him on Discord through a DM and he will pick a winner. I'm not sure how he's going to do that. I'm not involved in that. It is his giveaway, but he is giving away to you guys a Spitfire. So that is pretty cool. That's part of his the money that he actually got. So yeah, F14, F15, F18. Yeah, well, we're actually going to get that, of course, for free there, camper, with the in what is it, October, November, when the Maverick update is going to land. We're getting that for free, so that is pretty cool. Actually, the F18 is confirmed, by the way. Dutch for the win, and the Scottish name, Scottish last name. That is quite true. So yeah, it's yeah, free. It's absolutely free. So we will be getting not only a, I think at least the F18. We will be getting that for with the update, and there will also be aircraft carriers. And there is at least going to be an experimental plane in there. Not sure what that is, but we're going to have to wait and see. And probably, it would not surprise me if the F-14 was in there as well. I mean, the F-14 is, of course, the most iconic plane in Top Gun, let's face it. So, yeah. A couple Dutchman and a Scot fighting over a penny. Oh, good lord. That is a red card right there. Not sure if the red card doesn't work in this screen, unfortunately. Simon Reznov, good to see you, man. So the Xbox Game Pass, let's go. Actually, Microsoft has already added the Microsoft Flight Simulator to the Xbox Game Pass. It's already on there, so yeah, you can get it anyway. It's a good deal, guys. So yeah, it is going to be. I got a red card. Yeah, you got it. I'll give you the red card later on. So yeah, as I said, if you want to have a free Flying Iron Spitfire, if you want to, well, actually free, AJ Rawlings is giving away one because he won the contest and he's giving away a Spitfire to the community. So contact him on Discord, give him a DM, and he will be back tomorrow as well, or on Friday. Kind of depends if the remodeling of his house is going well, which apparently it is. So we're going to have to wait and see for that. Now, today, what are we going to do today, guys? Today is going to be that flight right there. We are leaving from Beirut International. We are flying then south all the way over to Saida on the coast, and then heading over towards the Syrian border, funnily enough, because we can't reach Jordan unless we fly through Israel. We are flying Israel on the return trip. That will be next week. So today we are crossing Syria again, and then flying all the way through the desert towards eventually landing at Prince Hassan Air Base. Yes, it is an airbase. Now, as you guys know, I usually try to avoid air bases, but in this area it's really hard not to. So yeah, I had a talk with the Jordan authorities, and they graciously allowed us to land on Prince Hassan Air Base today. And yeah, they will be waiting for us with tea or cookies or some labneh and flatbread or hummus, you know, something like that. So it's they will be waiting right there, but we are landing right there on an airbase. So there is no way I know there if there is a VOR. There is no ILS headings for that. I only know there is a runway 13 and a runway 31. That's it. So we're going to do it on the fly. We're going to do it on the fly today. So that is our flight for today. And how does that look in, of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator itself? Well, it looks like that, actually. It looks like that. We, as I said, taking off from Beirut right there, and we are flying then all the way south towards Jordan. This part is Syria. We have already flown over Syria, but we will be flying over that again, and then heading this part straight there into Jordan. The funny thing is, and I'm switching back so you guys can see, the reason why this is such a rather strange route is because of the borders right there. There is a, well, as you can see, Jordan has this kind of weird extension right there, and it's, so we're flying over it, and next tomorrow we will be heading south, eventually landing near Amman, actually. So that is where we will be landing tomorrow, but today we are taking off and then flying all the way to Safawi. That is where we are headed for, so that is going to be pretty cool. Alright guys, I am going to start the flight now. As always, if you want to join me, head over to the North European server. That is very important. Switch it to North European. Right there. And make sure... No, not that. We are going to flight condition. Make sure you set it to all players. The rest is not important, but this is. Set it to all players. That is very important right there. So keep that in mind, guys. Make sure you set it to all players, and you should be fine. You should be absolutely fine. Alright. We are headed back for the world map. We are fully tanked, fully fueled up. So that is all fine. Let's fly. Now, tomorrow, as I said, we will be continuing our flight. We will be flying over Petra. We will be flying over Wadi Rum, for instance, and a few other wadis right there. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, Jordan is really interesting to me. It is really interesting. There's not a lot I know about Jordan because, well, let's face it, it is one of the most peaceful countries in the region there. They don't fight with anyone, basically. So yeah, it's. So you hardly hear anything of it, but it has lovely countryside. And today we are going to do a lot of flying over the desert. So keep that in mind, guys. But tomorrow we will be landing at Amman, and on Friday will be the cabin crew takeover. So the cabin crew takeover will be done by Captain Seppi. We are flying with Captain Seppi in America. Actually, we are flying over. Well, actually, I set the entire flight plan already in the Discord channel, so if you want to see that, go and head over to the Discord channel. You should be fine. Alright, guys, let's set ready to fly. I am going to switch first all the way down here, make sure that that is set, and that my engine doesn't stall. There we go, set it to about 1000 RPM. That is good. Now it will not stall, that's good. Alright, let's head over to the wind section. Always 6 knots headwind. Hey, we have actually have a headwind. That's fun. The bearing set for GPS, and it's the first trip is 17 nautical miles. So if you are flying actually along with us, let's switch that to that. We are on a bearing of 207. And we are flying for 8 minutes towards Saida, and from there on we are heading towards Mount Hermon in the general direction. Alright, let's set the squawk code again. Oh, no, let's set the squawk code to VFR as always. Back there, and we are setting the altitude at about 7 to 8,000 feet. 7 to 8,000 feet, that should be more than enough. Let's add in the flight plan, as always, zoom out right there, and I think we are good to go. I think we are good to go. Yeah, we are. All right, my friends. Now, as I said, oh, no one there? Oh my lord, I'm all alone? Blairrock! Oh, thank God, there's at least one person here. Blairrock is here. All right, guys, now let's pump up the volume. There we go, and we are off. We are off. The startup is slow. It is fine. It is fine, guys. Especially in the TBN there, camper, you should be easily enough, easily be able to catch up on with me. That should be easy. Right, flaps to 10, and we are off. We are off. We are in the air. There we go, guys. Leaving Beirut. Behind me is Beirut, right there. This is Beirut. And we are now in the air. This is Beirut International Airport, by the way. Camper behind me, Blairrock also in the air already. And we are gaining positive lift. There we go. Yes, I am continuing to south departure because that's where I need to go. Over there. There we go. Alright. Hey, Golden Shadows. We just took off, my friend. We are taking off from Beirut International Airport, where, as you may remember, we landed last Friday. I am giving the flaps, putting them back right there. Camper just flew straight below me right there. Ah, man, excellent there, Golden Shadow. So yeah, it's as I said, it is. We are now taking off from Beirut International. Very, very, very nice area. Of course, Beirut, the used to be the Paris of the Middle East. Let's acknowledge let's acknowledge them, and then we should be heading. Yes, we are moving, we are grooving. Now this particular part, we are flying there. Hey, Marky Pro, good to see you, man. We are flying towards Saida for about 8 minutes. So as soon as we reach Saida, we should be good. Now I'm switching over the camera, and as you can see, the map on top actually has me flying eventually to Amman. The last leg, we should ignore that, because the funny thing is, Navigraph does not know the airport that we're actually flying to. I've set that as a waypoint, but I can't set it as an airport, so I had to, yeah, jerry-rig it basically. I had to jerry-rig it a little bit, but it's fine, it works. It works. The last leg, we are not flying, we are not continuing on the last leg. The second to last waypoint is actually the place where we are landing, and that is Prince Hassan Air Base. Yes, it is an air base. As I said, I usually try to avoid air bases as much as I can. I fly over them, but I usually don't land on them. But in this area, there are so many air bases as opposed to public airfields. It's very hard not to use one, basically. It's very hard not to use one. And you can actually land on them because they do show up in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, yeah. It's actually a really good game. It is a really good game. It is a wonderful simulator. It is so much fun. It is... you constantly discover new things. It is absolutely brilliant and absolutely stunning. And to be honest, it is the most fun I've had in many a year. By the way, guys, we are flying on real life weather right now, so yeah. Wadi Rum looks like Mars, yeah. Will it have will we have an interplanetary stream? We may, my friend. We may. With your pants on. Exactly, my buddy. Yeah, the funny thing is, actually, Simon Reznov, Breened, good to see you, man. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Not a game. Well, it is. Yeah, it's a simulation, not a game. Aerostream, good to see you there as well. And Grim Barrow, good morning, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning. Well, good morning for you indeed. Good afternoon in my case, and well, in some cases even good evening. I mean, we are a international community that basically surrounds the globe. So yeah, we got all bases covered. We've got them all covered. So everyone's here. Everyone joins the party. So it's indeed. And that is also what makes it fun, guys. That is what makes it fun. So yeah. We are currently headed toward, as I said, where are we? Yeah, exactly. 9:16 p.m. Exactly, man. A good simulation. Exactly that. I have the same discussion with Captain Arash. He constantly corrects me as well. It's not a game, it's a simulation. Sorry. Sorry. Hey, I do try. So... But yeah, guys, we are now currently skirting the coastline of Lebanon right here. Would love to hear an Austrian guy who lives in the I would love to hear an Austrian guy who lives in the States. Ah, you are talking about the one, the only, the Arnold. Yeah, that is the Austrian man. Yeah, the Austrian big man. Yeah, Zadu Zada, yeah. But he's no longer needed. We are now flying over the Middle East. There's no need for pulling down the clouds. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah, get to the chopper. Exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that. There you go. I caught it. I picked that one up. Get back to the chopper. Arnold rules. He's an iconic guy. It's weird. It's a game, but it's a simulation. It's confusing me. No, it's not. It's basically, well, it is a simulation, but you can treat it as a game. I mean, in this case, the thing is that you can do it. There are many options actually to approach this simulation. You can play it as a game, for instance. If you play connected to things like On Air or what's the free one called? Let me see. On Air or Neofly. Yeah, Neofly, for instance. Then you create an entire... Well, you basically create an entire extra layer on top of that. Neofly is free. On Air, you need a subscription for that. But basically what it does is you create a company and you get actually... you're flying... well, from A to B and get money for that. You know, you're flying passengers, you're flying cargo, stuff like that. So that is basically what you can do with things like Neofly or with On Air. If you do that. In my case, I don't use that. In my case, I actually started to use. I created a flight plan where I have to fly all over the world, visiting every country. And that is basically the sandbox feeling that you get. I mean, that is the freedom that you get. But you can also do commercial flights, just commercial flights if you want, and fly for instance, recreate actual company flights like flights of KLM or British Airways, Speedbird, or Qantas, whatever the company that you want. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that are actually recreating actual flights. So. Just for the fun of it, just because they think it is fun. I mean, so yeah, it all comes down to how much freedom are you given? Well, that's quite a lot because basically we have the entire world at our disposal. But also, what do you do with that freedom? And for some people, that is overwhelming. That is very overwhelming. It's like, oh my God, what do I have to do? What can I do? You know, and it's, well, the answer is whatever you like. If that's your thing, whatever you like. And you can set it also to degrees of realism, of course. You can set it to completely unrealistic. So you can bounce off the sea and you can bounce off buildings and you'll still be able to fly and won't crash. So you have infinite fuel and you can fly always as much as you want. Or, in my case, go to full realism. This is on full realism. Everything you see here is basically... a copy of real life. That is how it should work. Other than the fact that that plane is not fully study level. But hey, for that, I mean, it's hey, Gemini Dutch, good to see you, man. The one, the true, the one and only VIP. Hello, my buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that is basically all down to you, and it's all what you make, life's what you make it, my friends. Baby, life's what you make it. So it is that, and it's the freedom that you get is mostly the daunting part, but also there is a lot of there is I don't want to say a high learning curve, because it's not a high learning curve, but there is a learning curve there. So exactly, Stealth Wolf, I salute you. One of my favorite songs, actually. I love that song. Also, one of the few songs that actually use a piano as the bass. Doesn't happen very often, but yeah, that's a tidbit of useless information right there. And we just made the turn, guys. That is 8 minutes down to Saida. We are now heading for bearing 112, and we are flying 15 minutes or 29 nautical miles towards Mount Hermon. Mount Hermon, that is where we are headed for. But keep in mind, guys, we will need to climb. We are climbing over the ski slopes of Lebanon. We are climbing over the ski slopes of Lebanon right there. But right down there, that is Saida city, right there in Lebanon. And we are now flying towards Mount Hermon, and from there on we are actually crossing the border back into Syria. We are continuing a little bit over Syria, and then we are heading towards the Jordan border. From there on we will be flying Jordan. Fly PMDG DC-6, then simulator starts very quickly. Brennelt, yes, yes, that is. But the thing is, Brennelt, and that is also a very good remark actually that you made there. The DC-6 is from PMDG, as you stated, and PMDG, good lord, is the pinnacle of basically third-party development planes. It is a study-level plane. It is highly detailed. Everything works. Everything is. I know. I am climbing. But yeah, it's. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Camper. But it is the pinnacle of flight, basically, of flight simulators, and it adds such a large dimension. It adds a large amount of realism and reality to it, and that is something that is very cool to learn. It does have a high learning curve, but yeah, of course. I would not recommend, if you get this simulation, for instance on the Xbox, and should the DC-6 be available, you have no experience, start out immediately in the DC-6. Don't do that. It will ruin the simulation for you, because it is simply so hard. Start out training yourself in a Cessna 152, in a Cessna 172 like this, or in one of the on one of the other GA planes. Start flying around, get the feel, get the hang of it, you know, taste what it's like, and learn stuff like how to navigate in the flight simulator. Learn how to actually set, for instance, your mixtures and stuff like that. Learn all this stuff, and then move over. Once you've done that, move over to the larger planes, like the commercial planes, for instance, or indeed the DC-6, which is, it is a very, very hands-on plane. Don't forget, the DC-6 is one of the planes that actually has to have 3 operators. It has to have a captain, it has to have a co-pilot, and it actually has to have an operator that handles the entire fuel system and stuff like that. I mean, it is a lot of work. Now, it's all simulated in the PMDG DC-6, but it's immense. I don't know why, but the second time I ruined the engine of the Spitfire. Yeah, the RPM in Raccoon Rising, you have to turn back the RPM in the Spitfire. If you go at 100% RPM, you will ruin your engine. It will burn itself out. So set it to about 80% maximum, and you should be good. You should be good. F indeed, my buddy, F indeed. But that is a tip. If you're flying the Spitfire, set it back to about 80% and you should be good. Alright guys, make sure we are now climbing towards the mountain ranges. This is the only climb we actually need to make. Set it to about 7,000 to 8,000 feet. I think at the highest top is 8,000 feet. Mount Hermon right there. There is Hermon right. I believe that is Mount Hermon, if I'm not mistaken. And from there on, we are flying into Syria, crossing Syria again for the second time, and then we are actually flying straight into Jordan. Jordan will be our next country, followed by Israel, and from Israel we are finally heading towards Egypt. Egypt being the first country that we are flying to in Africa, but we are circumventing Africa completely. The first thing in Egypt that we are going to do, of course, is follow all the way the Nile all the way south. And from there on, we are moving over all the countries that we can cross. It's going to be very interesting again because, as I said, it is very hard to actually get a lot of airports. Actually, it's hard. Flying a 10K with yeah, it's hard, man. It is hard. I agree with that. I agree with that. You are quite right. It is really strange. Shinari Safawi, dude! Hi, man. We fly 70% RPM at 80% throttle. When flying in a formation, gives a little room for the guys to catch up with 100% throttle. There you go. One of the Blue Devils right there. He is one of the Blue Devils, as you guys know. Enki FPS, yes. Middle East is indeed a very nice place to fly over. Not only that, my friend, it is also very interesting to fly over. I mean, there's a lot of history here. So, no man, Shinari Safari, do never apologize. I will be here for years to come. You guys will have so much time, actually, to join my flights. As you know, don't ever worry about that. I mean, we're slowly but steadily heading towards holiday season. People are having their holidays again. Thank God. People are going on holiday again, man. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit quieter, perhaps. That's fine. I'm here. I am here. I'm not going on holiday. I am continuing my flight. So it's pretty cool. That is why I fly the TBM, because the 172 I couldn't catch up with Shoni. As soon as you fall behind, it's difficult to catch up. Yeah, Speed Maniac, I know, pushing it, man. I'm pushing it loud. I am pushing it to the max, as you guys know. I found a cool story from the state where I live. 69 years ago, a ranger on a horseback lassoed a plane in flight and ended up in some newspaper. That is pretty awesome, actually. AJ! Dude! Second Blue Devil is in the stream. Right there in the chat, guys. The second Blue Devil is here. Hi, man. Hope you're doing well. And congratulations on winning the 1K giveaway, my friend. Congratulations on that. Well done, my friend. Well done. I'm so glad I'm so glad that one of you actually won it and enjoyed it. So, yeah, that is very good. Evil Worm, hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are having fun. And, yeah, it's... so, yeah, guys, it is a lot of fun. Elroma Bong, hello. Now I have to say this, effin Murky, I'm going to call you Murky there. Yeah, the effin Murky, yeah. This seems like a cool challenge. Dude, it's no longer a challenge, it's a way of life. It's actually a way of life. It is insane. Shinari Safari, he won the 1K giveaway. AJ Rawlings won the 1K giveaway, and that was either a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator, which he already owned, so he actually got 50 British pounds worth of store credit to use at his own discretion. And what does AJ do? He actually is giving away a Spitfire to one of you guys, so you have to contact AJ for that one. You have to contact AJ. I'm not gonna say it's a cool way of life. I'm out. Murky, watch this. Let me see. I'll show you what's going on here. So yeah, we are actually flying all over the world, visiting each and every single country. Now look at that. That's the flight plan. 600,000 kilometers. It's constantly growing. We are going everywhere. We are seeing everything. Yeah, Israel, tomorrow we will be flying into Israel. No, actually, tomorrow is still Jordan. Next week is Israel. Yeah. Next week is Israel. So yeah, we are actually real time flying everywhere and seeing everything. That is what we're doing. You know, just for the fun of it. Simply because we can. So why are you doing this? Because we can. So yeah. It's you got a total 5 plot so far diagram. Partially, actually. If you go to the Discord channel, you can actually find the map, and there is. I am currently converting actually the map to a Google map, which makes it look a lot easier. And so far, we have flown all over Europe. I started out in the Netherlands, flown all over Europe, and then over Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, and this is where we are right now. In answer to your question, Brynhild, we actually did about 10%, 10 to 12% of my flight so far. So yeah, it is. So far, I started out in September last year flying this, and right now, yeah, 60,000 nautical miles already. So it's basically what we've already flown is 1.5 times around the world. But yeah, no resetting location of plane. No, none. We are constantly continuing our flight. If I land on an airport, basically what happens is the next day I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and that's when I fly. So yeah. Have you been forced to reset the location for whatever region, like a game crash? Well, there is a rule there, Murky. There is one rule, actually. If the game crashes, I can continue where I started off. So I can basically load up the game, and I can continue to. I can go to the place where I crashed, and then yeah, it's basically I can continue now. However, if I crash due to my own stupidity, and yes, this has happened. Actually, several times, there is a penalty for me. So, in this case, you guys have chosen for this part of the Middle East. Let me show you. For this part of the Middle East, my save point is Beirut. How have you crashed? Well, the stupidity is right there. If you click the link, you can actually see it. And so yeah, the save point for this region is Beirut. Now. In Europe, it was actually Innsbruck. So in my case, I crashed with that link right there. I crashed right there on the coast of Lithuania. I then had to go to restart in Innsbruck, fly in a straight line towards Minsk, and had to redo that flight again. So in this case, if I crash in this region, I actually have to go back to Lebanon and to Beirut and fly that flight again. So it's like a penalty basically, and yeah. Oh, I did not show it actually. There we go. So yeah, this is my save point right here. You landed on the side of a mountain. Yeah, I did. So actually, I drove over it, kinda. Didn't intend to, but it happened. So yeah, it's yeah. But yeah, guys, that is basically what my intention is, and it's eventually my intention to visit every single country in the world with you guys, because Cessna 4x4, yeah. I still think Innsbruck should be the point to anywhere in the world. Yeah, that will take a long time if something goes wrong. Hey, Raccoon Rising is back in the Spitfire. I just saw him pass by. I think actually dangerous driving. That will pull up the that is the skiing over the mountainside. So yeah, that was also very unintentional. But hey, sometimes things just work out. So yeah, guys, and it's all open to you guys as well. I mean, you guys can fly along, hop on the North European server, and fly along. Just have a little bit of fun and fly along. It's not like you have to fly along every single leg if you don't want to. I will be doing that, but you guys can hop on and hop off whenever you like. That is all down to you. We're not stupid proof, so the only thing we can do is learn from our mistakes. Yeah, that is also the reason why this sticker is right there. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. Hey, you guys have been warned. You guys have been warned. What's the longest sea hop you have to take? I think it is the crossing. No, well, there are actually several ones. Let me show you. There we go. There is, of course, this part right here. French Polynesia. That's going to be tricky. Also, Madagascar. Really tricky. But French Polynesia, that's going to be a tricky one. And, of course, there is the hop right there. And to mention, there is also, of course, the hop right here from Greenland back towards Iceland. That is also, those are two very, very long flights, but they are doable. Basically, they are doable. So yeah, that is going to be very interesting. Other than that, there are a few places where that I cannot reach in the Cessna 172. I mean, let's face it. It has a nautical mile range of 640 nautical miles. Maximum. That's it. With a bit of luck, maybe a little bit more. But when we actually have a tailwind, but other than that, it will be pretty bad. So, for instance, it is not possible for me to reach Hawaii. So what we are going to do once I reach Los Angeles Airport, I am going to hop over into a commercial plane, take all of you with me. We fly to Honolulu International, land there. I hop into the 172 again. We fly around the islands to Honolulu Airport, and then we are flying back in the commercial plane towards LAX and continue our flight. And yes, I am actually on real live weather. Live weather, and in this case still live time. That will change there, Murky. That will change. Live time will shift because I will be flying as much as I can during daytime hours. Of course, we will be switching to nighttime at times, because it really looks cool. I mean, look at this. I mean, how cool is that, guys? How cool is this? I mean, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, and you can do it on the fly. But yeah, yeah. It is. But real life weather, yes, we are using as much real life weather as I can. Sometimes I will change that because of fog or anything, but other than that, I am using as much real-life weather as I can. So, yeah. Will be a nighttime with light time. Yeah, exactly. So that is the reason why I will be switching to daytime. I will be switching to daytime. By the way, guys, this is our next waypoint. Actually, our second waypoint. From here on, head to a bearing of 142. 142, that is where we are now flying towards, and we have to fly this leg for 37 minutes towards the Syrian border near al-Qatain. Al-Qatain. Qatain? I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the name, but I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, guys, okay. This is the highest point also, by the way, so now we can start to descend. That is also an option, so yeah. But yeah, I am using real life world weather. Yes, I am, as much as I can. Yeah. Hop into a starship after the Earth journey is over and continue on to Mars. Funny that you mentioned that, actually, Murky, because I've calculated that the entire flight will be somewhere around the 600,000 kilometers mark. So 600,000 kilometers once I've done, the entire flight will take 5 years at least just to fly once around the world. And thank you very much there for the follow there, Brynhild. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate that, man. By the way, 600,000 kilometers is basically to the moon and halfway back. So yeah, the Jordan gods are ashamed. So yeah, 5 years. Yeah, it will take 5 years flying around in this plane. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm actually not kidding, just for the one flight around the world. And that is because we are visiting every single country in the world. We are flying everywhere and we are seeing everything. Yeah, Murky, the F-bomb, you can't use that here. It's kind of family friendly, so yeah. Yes, I am. Right now, we've already flown all over Europe and we are now headed towards Africa. So yeah, and funnily enough, Murky, and this goes for everyone, by the way, I don't see this as an, yeah. Well played, my friend. Well played there. Yes, the fudge. Indeed. Yeah, it's the funny thing is that right now it doesn't feel like a commitment. We're constantly exploring. We're constantly having fun. We're constantly discovering new things. It looks absolutely stunning. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's a lot of fun. Not only flying this, but flying this with you guys. It is absolutely a blast. It is a total blast. So yeah, so far it is. I am looking forward to each Wednesday when I start, and I'm feeling kind of sad when Friday comes along and I land. You know, it is that yeah. Do you have a PPL? Oh, I wish, man. I wish. How about to do that in flight in real life? Well, this flight actually no one has done before, as far as I can tell. But around the world flights in 172, there are actually a few people out there that have done this real life, flying around the 172 in a well, not as extensive as I've done, but basically in a straight line. So yeah, the 40,000 plus kilometers. So up to, I think, 50 to 60,000 kilometers in a plane like that. And it's a commitment, my friends. It is indeed a commitment, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, it's not that bad, Camper. It's not that bad. As soon as we hit the 150, we're in trouble. But other than that, it's kind of fine. It is kind of fine. I am trying to, yeah, I need to descend a little bit. That's why it's overspeeding, but it's on the edge of it. It's basically on the edge of it. But thank you very much for that remark right there. I mean, let's face it, it's not the first time, it won't be the last time that my wings are ripped off due to overspeed. So, yeah, and it's definitely not the first time, so, yeah. But yeah, no, I do not have a PPL, unfortunately. I mean, it's in the Netherlands, in Europe, it's really expensive to get your PPL. It's like 15,000, it can be up to 15,000 euros, or so it's and that's basically dollars, pounds, beer tokens. You know, it's yeah. We have a general monetary value here that's called beer tokens, and its value is basically coupled to the dollar and the euro. So yeah, it's the amount of beer you can actually spend. But yeah, it is quite expensive. So yeah. Yellow band is no overspeed. Well, it kind of is. It kind of is, actually, Brennil. I mean, I mean, you shouldn't fly that speed too long. You shouldn't fly it too long, because it will it will damage your plane eventually. It's not something you're looking forward to. But yeah. But right now, guys, we are very comfortable at flying over the Syrian plains right here. Yes, this is Syria. We are back in Syria, and we are flying this beautiful, beautiful countryside right here, together with currently LMCD is up in the air, Drunk Simming is behind me, El Romabong still in the on the mountainside right there, Raccoon Rising zooming along. We have, I'm not sure if any one of these people are flying along, but I don't think they are. Camper in the distance right there. So yeah, guys, it is... and at 50, learning is slightly slower than 20, let's say. Well, the thing is, Camper, actually, what they actually do is they also take in the experience that you've already learned, funnily enough, from simulators, if you fly realistically. So if you know a lot of these things, actually it can take a lot less of time to actually get to learn all the things you need for the PPL. The only thing you really truly have to do is your written exam. That is very important, of course. But yeah, it actually flying around in this simulator can give you a little bit of a head start. It can give you a little bit of a head start, actually, because you basically know how to navigate, you know how the systems work, you know what to do. So it does give you somewhat of a head start if you fly as realistic as possible. Yeah, started PPL training a few weeks ago in a Cessna 152 here in Switzerland. It's even more expensive. Yeah, it is, man. Switzerland is very expensive, but Lachnet, Switzerland is very beautiful. Man, when we flew over Switzerland, oh my, it's such a beautiful country. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. So yeah, running through to catch up. Sim flying does help quite a bit indeed. Lots of things already intuitive. Exactly, basically what you're training is muscle memory. That is what you're training. So yeah, I guess it also helps if you are a technical profession. Or you are a radio amateur or a ship captain. Exactly, comes to navigation, because as you know, like no other there, Camper, I mean, it's basically the same. I mean, it's the same principle. Let's say it's not the same, but it's the same principle basically. So yeah, navigation and stuff like that in your case should come very natural to you. I mean, it should be really, really easy for you, and because you've already have that experience when sailing on your boat. So yeah. By the way, do you still own that boat? I'm just wondering. And for those that are new here and wondering, yes, Camper is actually my downstairs neighbor. he's down there. I can thump right now and he's there. So, or he can thump on the ceiling and I can hear him. Basically. But yeah, as I said, guys, it is fly, and as Lachnet also stated, it can give you a little bit of a head start, basically, if you fly flight simulators, of course. So it does help out a little bit, a tiny little bit, and all the extra help that you can get is an advantage, because it will take a lot less time to actually, and a lot less lessons to actually complete your PPL. So I believe actually Mrs. Shoni Gaming asked around for the PPL. I think it can come down to about 7 to 8,000 euros or something like that. So from 15,000 if you're completely unexperienced to 7 to 8,000 euros. But as I said, the most important thing you have to do yourself is get the written exams and stuff like that. You know, it's that is very important. Yeah, I'm both, although captain of my own 40-foot boat, but the whole thing with wind drift, etc., goes for the planes and goes for planes and sailboats. Yeah, of course, wind drift as well. Yeah, I never thought of that, but indeed, of course, yeah, that's quite logical actually. Still have the boat, but doing nothing with it anymore, so I'm getting rid of it. Yeah. A boat, owning a boat is very, very expensive. It really is. It really is. Yeah. But then again, it gives you a lot of freedom too. So it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. But yeah, guys, it is. I never actually, of course, thought that sailboat is 2D flying on your side. Well played there. Well played, actually. Yeah, that is quite true, my friend. That is quite true. That is quite true. Oh, that is funny. I never, ever thought about it like that, but you are quite right, actually. So, yeah. But, yeah, it can be... it can be very helpful, actually, to start flying in a flight simulator if you want to do your PPL. It does help. It does help. And, you know, as I said, every little bit helps. It is, yeah... If you take everything into account, and let's face it, guys, I mean, flying around in a simulator like this, it is a lot of fun. It really is just a lot of fun. I mean, look at that. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And some of the more modern boats have wings on the water. Yeah, of course, the aerofoil boats, you mean. The aerofoil boats. But look at that, guys. I mean, it is so beautiful. I mean, in VR, this simulation... It gets a totally different new meaning. It's incredible, yeah. This will be the perfect game for Spike. Spike, I do not know who he is, to be honest. I don't know who he is. I just started streaming about... Well, I started streaming when I started flying, actually. So that's nearly a year ago. In 3 months' time, I'm actually a year streamer. I streamed for a year. So, yeah. To be honest... I never had any intentions to stream this. It's just that both High or Flow, who is also one of the mods, and my brother-in-law, Melvius Gaming, they both actually told me, man, yeah, Shoni, you have to stream this. This is such a cool and incredible and crazy flight. You have to do this. Hey, John Twitch! I am doing fine, my friend. Hope you are doing well, buddy. Hope you are doing well. He plays retro PS1 games, but he spends 90% of his stream on the pause screen just talking. Well, yeah, it is actually a lot of just talking, because once you have your setting, once you fly, it's kind of, you know, discussing what is going on, but also discovering the countryside. I mean, we are constantly discovering everything that we see here. It's constantly new, and it's constantly beautiful. It's always beautiful, funnily enough. Not something for the common man, those airplane boats, but it all gets very complex, adding a third... Yeah, a bit like flying. I can imagine that, because especially if you're turning and stuff like that, and yeah, that's hard, yeah. Interception, exactly. Yeah, that is one of our community members right here. LMCD, say hello in the chat. LMCD right there, indeed, in the MB339. A very lovely plane. That is a payware plane right there. But yeah, it's very much fun. What was your landscape highlight on this flight so far? Brynhild, the thing that I loved flying over the Alps and both the Italian Alps and the lakes, of course. That was very beautiful. Flying over the Austrian and the Swiss Alps, as well as the French Alps. I really loved the Alps area, but the most interesting thing I have flown so far was from the northern tip of Norway during midwinter, all the way along the fjords south, while trying to avoid clouds, because the funny thing is, that plane does not have any form of de-icing. So, if ice starts to form on this plane, right there, it can actually cause it to crash. I lost altitude, I lost lift, I lost airspeed, I lost power during those flights. It was really, really interesting. You can see those, by the way, on the YouTube channel. I've uploaded the entire flight so far, so you can look at all deck. All the VODs are on there. But flying in the northern part of Norway, the funny thing was during the winter time, you only have about 5 hours of flight or of light actually. So you're constantly flying in a sunset. It's really, really cool. You're constantly flying in a sunset. Also, you have to avoid the clouds, but you are flying through clouds, so you're constantly navigating through the fjords. It was absolutely awesome to do. Scary as hell, but awesome, absolutely awesome. And it was flying over Mars continuously. It was that amazing. But don't get me wrong, so far, no country has disappointed me. None. No country. And we have flown over Western Europe. We have flown over Eastern Europe. We have flown over all the Nordics, with Iceland as an exception. We have flown over the UK. We have flown everywhere in Europe, basically. Each and every country. The Balkans. Man, the Balkans, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. So yeah, I guess you will love flying Alaska. Yeah, definitely. So looking forward. Why now Iceland? Actually, we wanted to fly to Iceland, Murky, but flying from the Faroe Islands to Iceland, I could get to Iceland, but because at the moment, at that time, we just left Norway. It was in January, and in Iceland it was minus 20, I think. It was very cloudy, very rainy. Hey, Captain Arash, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you very much for that raid, and give those raiders a lot of good vibes and hypes, guys. Give those raiders a lot of good vibes. So yeah, it's the thing was that if I would have flown to Iceland, I would never have made it back to the Faroe Islands and onwards towards Scotland. So that was the reason why I did not go to Iceland, but I did eventually. We will be flying there again. We will be flying there again. Baganario, good to see you, man. Morning. We'll love. Let me see. I have to scroll that back. You will love to fly the Lencios Marenches in Brazil. Looks like an alien planet, man. It is all these wonderful places that you visit that look so cool. So cool. So yeah, guys, give them a lot of good vibes. Hey, Goblin Seals, good to see you, man. Raid indeed. Blairman right there. Jamal, hello, my rock. And Captain Arash, I hope you had a wonderful flight. Aditya, good to see you, man. Katie, hello, my dear. Hope you're doing well. Let's first give a shout out to the man, to the one, the only man. If you do not follow Captain Arash already, go check him out. I mean, he's a wonderful streamer. Flies also in a 172, and it's a lot of fun. We are good friends, so yeah, go give him a little bit of love. You should be a member of your. You should get a member of your community to do mid-air refueling via parachute and a 5-liter can of petroleum. Yeah, that would be an interesting sight to see, wouldn't it? And that would be an interesting sight to see indeed. Oh man, that would be funny. So yeah, guys, it was no. Remember to change to the server North EU. Exactly, guys. If you want to fly along, change to the North European server. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. JM Knights, hello, my buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lot of fun, my friend. So yeah, guys, it is. As I said, it is a wonderful flight so far, and you know, flying this all over the world. It's never a drag, it's never dull, there's always something going on. Whether it's the weather, pun intended there. Hey, thank you very much for that sub, and also thank you very much for that sub, that Captain Arash. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. So wonderful for you guys who are resubbing. Thank you very much, I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's 2 subs, 2 months already, my friend. 2 months, good lord. It's always interesting, because if the weather isn't interesting, the scenery is interesting. There's always something to see. There's always something more to explore over that horizon right there. I mean, the world is a big place, and this is the first time I actually experienced how big the world truly can be. I mean, it took us nearly 3 weeks to get out of Turkey. 3 weeks. that is a big, big place. I mean, it's... You really don't realize how big countries can be until you've flown over them. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of space out there. There is a lot of space out there to explore, man. So yeah, sadly, I'm away from home for a few days, having flight sim withdrawals. Well, maybe we can compensate it a little bit like this for you, JM Knights right there. Hey, Dog's Breath, good to see you, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. Piper! I smelled you. I smelled you, my friend. There you are. That is, there he is. Piper right there. Dog's Breath behind me. El Romabong in the air. We have Drunk Simming. We have, I'm not sure if these people are flying along. Aiden, hope you're here as well. Aiden and Yar, if you're flying along with me, say hello in chat. I like that. I mean, I like when people fly along, so I like to give them a shout out. Raccoon Rising, of course, Kemper is right there, and Karuma Sakura, if you are flying along with us as well. I'm not sure if you are, but if you are in the chat, say hello. You should be getting all the attention that you guys deserve, and thank you very much for flying here as well. I'm charging the plane. Good to hear that, Goblin Zeus. Good to hear that. Make sure that it's flight worthy. That is very important, my friend. Smelly Pipers everywhere. Exactly indeed. Exactly indeed. So yeah, guys. And yeah, of course, Captain Arash, hope you had a butter landing as always, my friend. Hope you had a very, very butter landing. Alright, guys. We are now halfway through Syria. Again, because we have to cross Syria to get into Jordan. That is where we are headed for. We have flown all over Lebanon, which is a beautiful country. And apparently... Jiminy Dutch, you are the man. Sphero and Eloar, welcome to the channel, man. Jiminy Dutch does it again. It is awesome. Thank you for that. And actually, thank you for enabling the hype train. There is a hype train going, my friends. There is a hype train going. Good Lord. Thank you very much for... Oh, good Lord. Oh, jeez. Two-Tone, what did you just do, my friend? What did you just do? Two-Tone Murphy, Big Panhard, Don Shape, Dreadnought, Bergenario, Parrot. Two-Tone Murphy in the house. First of all, let's say hello to Flight Sim Royalty. Two-Tone Murphy, thank you very much. If you do not follow Two-Tone Murphy, why don't you? Why don't you? Hope you are doing well there, Murphy. Hope you're doing well, Murph. Man, it is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. And yeah, it is an honor to have you gift such a wonderful gift. You absolute legend. If you do not follow Two-Tone Murphy, go follow him right now. Go. I give you the permission. Go to Two-Tone, follow, then come back. Excellent. So there you go. Do it right now. So yeah, guys, it is absolutely... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat again, man. Dude, I'm always working at these times, but I'm a regular lurker, loving this series so much. Thank you there, man, Two-Tone. Yeah, man, I hardly catch you. It's such a shame. I hardly catch you. I really need to catch you sometimes. But I usually watch your VODs. It is a lot of fun to see you, man. And Camper, doing it again. We now have a few new members here as well. We have Keen Hydra, who is now a member, as well as Irish Spot, Theo Pernas, and Goblin 3000. We have bits from Flight Sim Studio. We have bits from Jamel. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Drunk Simming cheered 100 bits as well. It is absolutely insane, guys. We are already on level 4. What's going on? What is absolutely going on? Indeed, good vibes. Give all these people a wonderful wall of good vibes. It is absolutely insane here. But it's Big Panner. Good to see you, man. Hello. Hope you are enjoying everything you are seeing. Hope you're having fun, because that is the most important thing in my channel. Be here. Have a smile on your face. And don't forget to laugh. That is if you want to laugh at me, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I laugh at myself as much as I can, actually. Big Bernard, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the cabin crew. And yeah, Irish Spud, good to see you there, man. Indeed, thank you very much, Camper. Thank you very much, Two-Tone. Thank you very much, Jiminy Dutch. Guys, you are absolutely total legend. Blairman, 100 bits right there. 100-bit hype. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate that, man. It is, we're at level 65% of the level 4 hype train. What's going on? What is going on, guys? What are you doing? What are you doing? Superboy, welcome to the channel, my buddy. And AJ Rawlings, oh good lord. Oh my, what did you just do, man? We reached the hype train right there. Good lord, oh my lord. Thank you very much. Welcome, Airspeed Dive. Stack, welcome to the channel, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 500 bits as well. What is going on? Anyone like to make it to level 5? We are nearing level 5, my friends. Yeah. So, and I keep forgetting we're still flying over Syria here. We're flying over Syria. I'm sweating again, guys. I'm sweating again. Oh, good lord. We are at level 5. We just made level 5. The final level right there. 23%, guys. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane, guys. Yeah, I thank you very much, Raccoon. I will redeem that hydrate. You are absolutely legends. All of you. All of you. From the lurker all the way up to the gifters and the subs in between and the followers. Ladies and gentlemen, I salute thee. I absolutely salute thee. Thou art a funky bunch. Yes, you are. Oh my good lord. This is absolutely insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. But thank you so much. And it's really, I'm really grateful that you guys appreciate the channel so much that you are doing this. It is bizarre. It is absolutely bizarre. But yeah, guys. And as I said, guys, go give Tuto Murphy a follow. Go give him a follow. He's an absolute wonderful dude. So yeah, he is definitely and also an inspiration, by the way, for our current Blue Devils. He is one of the most important inspirations for the Blue Devils right there. So yeah, he has his own stunt team, which is really, really cool. The Fireflies. So yeah, it's awesome. So yeah. Nice one there. Just pushed over the edge and got Shoni a good and moist. Well, if Emeka was in the chat, he's gone now. Yes, because we are getting moist. Oh yeah, we are getting moist. Indeed. It's getting soggy. Yes, it is. Whew. Especially between the armpits. Wow. That is a thing. At least you're not going to Tripoli today. Yes, we left Tripoli, and we are now heading toward, definitely we are heading towards Jordan. Yes, indeed. Man, can never turn down an opportunity to get Shoni moist. Oh. Yeah, there's a large double entendre right there. Yep, there it is. That is definitely worth a red card. Man, why is the red card not working? There it is. Yes, that's a red card right there. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, some leakage. Yeah, that one is for Jamel, and there is a this one is for Camper. That was at the start. So right there, it is working. There you go. I did not forget that. I did not forget that. It is maybe a little bit belated, but it's there. It is definitely there. All right, my friends. Good lord, yeah, moist indeed. Oh, good lord. I'm soggy all over. So, forgotten about that one already, but I didn't. I did not. Indeed, I did not. Oh, man, it is, yeah, it is, you guys are absolutely brilliant. You're legends, all of you. So, oh my good lord. And we are now flying over Bosra in Syria. Right down there, that is Bosra in Syria. And in the distance is the Syrian border already, guys. Good lord, we're making... Oh, Piper! Holy jeez! Piper gifting a 5 gift bomb as well to Sacrophilius, to Shamu, to Phronetist, to Minnesota Vikings. Guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. You absolute legend of a man there, Piper. I smelled them all. I smelled them all. Scooter, good to see you, man. Hello, hope you're doing well there, Scooter. Of course, Scooter, also the mod from the Flying Fabio channel. If you do not know the Flying Fabio channel, go check out that as well. So, yeah, indeed. Indeed. It is absolutely a total level 5 five. Hype train, we reached 123%. What's going on? Jiminy Dutch, also a cheer of 500 bits as well. Camper, another gift, 200%. 200%. What just happened? Captain Watt, welcome. Hirakwa, welcome. Legion, Leglon Roves, Looping Bell. Good to see you, man. X-Nails. Aaron Thomas, yeah, wow. Yeah. Blah. I don't know how to respond to this. I don't know. Good Lord, guys. That is absolutely choo-choo. That is absolutely choo-choo. You legends. You total, utter, complete legends. I am way off course, as always. But who cares? Who cares? I am way off course, but that is the reason why we are flying, to see it all. Wow, guys. Jeez. Holy the moly. That is a thing. Yeah. Okay, enough of that now. Yeah, Camper. Yes, please, because I keep forgetting what we're doing, actually. We are flying all over the world. We are seeing everything. It is exactly as advertised right there on the rudder pedals, on the rudder right there. Fly everywhere, see everything. Yes, that is what we're doing. We are Shoney Gaming, and we are flying everywhere, and we are seeing everything. That is what we are doing. And right now, we are flying towards the Syrian border. From there on, we are continuing all the way to the Highway 10, actually, in Syria, once we in Jordan. Toot toot, indeed, yeah. Chugga 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 chugga. Oh yes, this is the little train that could. It is indeed. So yeah, guys, it is. Yeah, I've been only streaming for an hour. We still have at least 2 to 3 hours to go. We still have a lot of time to go, because we are going to take a hard left and straight into the Jordan desert. So we're flying all the way into that strange part of Jordan that juts out basically towards Iraq. That's where we are headed for. We are flying towards the Iraqi border. We're not crossing it into Iraq. No, we are then heading south, and we are landing at. Yeah, I have spoken with the. Jordan authorities, of course, and yeah, they kindly accepted us on the Prince Hassan airbase. We are landing on an airbase today, so yeah, man, this flight looked long. Yeah, Aaron Thomas, basically, it's always kind of like this. All my flights are like this. A prime sub from Ferrelli as well. Thank you very much for resubbing there, my friend. Thank you very much. If you have a Prime sub and you are sub to this channel through the Prime sub, you have to resub each and every month, but it is a free sub, and I really, really, really appreciate that, my friend. So yeah, Ferrelli, thank you, my dude. You absolute legend as well. You guys are all legends today. It is, wow! Raccoon, you scared the bejesus out of me, man! Dude! You gave me nearly a heart attack! Dude! Not going to lie, Jordan looks boring. It's well, the eastern part of Jordan is a large part. It's a large desert part, but the western part is really, really cool, actually. It really is. I mean, we've got Petra. We've got a few of the wadis. Wadi Rum, for instance, which looks really cool. There are a few other towns, of course. You have a large part of the Jordan border near Israel is actually along the Dead Sea, which is also very cool. Amman, of course, is very, very cool. A flyby over Petra is nice. Exactly, Baganario, but that will be tomorrow, unfortunately. Today we are flying all the way up towards Iraq first, so it's a large desert part, actually. We are going full Lawrence of Arabia today. We are going full Lawrence of Arabia. That is what we are doing. We are flying all over the place in the desert. We are doing desert exploring. Yes, which is a lot of dunes, baby. Dunes. Dune. It's a lot of Frank Herbert today. Yeah. If anyone gets that reference, I salute you. Yes, indeed. If anyone gets that reference, I will salute you. Jordan coming up. Exactly. We are nearing the Jordan border. Actually, there is a road system right there. And if you see the road, yeah, there it is. This road right here, beyond that is actually the border. Right there, that is where the border is. It's pretty hard to see, actually. Why is my mouse not showing up? Huh, interesting. It should, but it's... Oh, yeah, there it is. So there is the border right there. Sandworms, exactly. We are looking for sandworms. Camper, you got that one. You got that one. Thank you very much with that Prime sub. Man, Dog's Breath, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, sandworm sign. Yeah, exactly. Get out the thumpers. Yes, get out the thumpers. We need the thumpers, guys. We are looking for sandworms. Indeed. So yeah, it's let's hope 7,000 feet's enough. These things go high. They go really high. They're really big. So yeah. Oh, by the way, if anyone else is looking forward to the new Dune movie, it is coming out next year, man. A new Dune movie is finally coming out, man. I'm so looking forward to that, but that's a totally different thing. So yeah, lost on me. I don't know. Oh man, stealth. I mean, go check out Frank Herbert's Dune. It's awesome. It is an awesome book. It really is. It's an epic book. Don't read the rest. Just read Dune. It's good. Good lords, guys. I really. Yes, indeed, Jamel. 20 days counting. Sim Update 5 and the introduction of a lot of new people. Do you fly on VetSim at all? Andrew Crossin. Actually, no. And I will tell you why. Usually I fly all over the freaking place. So that basically means that... first of all, I don't want to bother any people who are flying on VetSim. I mean, VetSim is a serious business to do. And you don't want to muck around with it like I do and like we do. I mean, we have a large group right here that's constantly flying all over the place. So, yeah, we don't want to interfere with anyone, with anyone's enjoyment on VetSim. I really don't want to do that. I am interested in flying on VetSim, but no, I don't fly on VetSim itself. That is one of the reasons. The second is because we are flying all over the place. I'll show you. Boop, there we go. Cling! 600,000 kilometers right there. It basically, a large part of the world that we are going to fly in is actually just on Unicom anyway. So it's not that interesting, to be honest. And third is, of course, I love to divert from my course. I love to divert all over the place, which basically would mean I would constantly be fighting the ATC. I don't want to do that either. So it's for their enjoyment and my enjoyment. That is the reason why I'm not doing VetSim. But maybe in the future we will do other flights where we can do VetSim. I don't know. Murderface. Hello. Do you know if it's possible to go to from standard version to the deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator by paying the difference, or do you pay it in full? Murderface, if you have the standard version, you can actually upgrade it through the marketplace. You actually just pay the extra amount of money. Don't get me wrong though, Murderface, the extra cost, you only pay that for a few extra planes and hand-drawn airports. So planes and hand-drawn airports, that's the only thing. The world as you see it right now will not change. It is exactly as it is in standard because I own the deluxe the premium deluxe version. You just get more planes and more hand-drawn airports. That's basically it. But yeah, if you go from in the marketplace, you can actually from the game itself, you can actually upgrade it to a deluxe or a premium version at the cost of basically upgrading it. So it's basically you're paying another $60, euros, beer tokens, pounds, you know, it's kronen, yen, whatever. No, it's like, yeah. So yeah. Indeed, let me have a look. A single strip of scenery is quite interesting, yeah. No problem there, Murderface, no problem. Always glad to help out a fellow flight simmer. Always glad to help out everyone who enjoys this. I mean, and why can't you? And why shouldn't you want to enjoy this? We are probably in a no-fly zone. Probably, yeah. You may be right there, camper. You may be absolutely right. You may be absolutely right. Let me see. North Korea should be interesting. Then North Korea should indeed be interesting. They basically nuke us every day. Yeah, yeah, indeed. North Korea, but we are flying over North Korea as well. Yes, we are flying over North Korea simply because we can. And why wouldn't we want to give that a try? I mean, it looks really interesting to fly over North Korea. I mean, let's face it. Hey, Murderface, thank you very much for that follow. I really appreciate that. Every follow every new member to the cabin crew is always a pleasure to have you. So yeah, it is indeed truly a pleasure. And if you want to fly along with us, you can. North European server. The flight plans are on the Discord channel. I upload them each and every week, so you guys can download them and add them into your flight simulator and fly along with me. So it's yeah. Baghdad Road, yeah. Well, no. This is not. Yeah. Well, I think it does go towards Baghdad actually eventually. Yeah. Actually, if you keep following this, you actually end up. If you follow this road in the distance right here. In the distance right here, there is a. Let me see. There is a. Yeah, right there. This is the A10 highway in Jordan, and if you follow this all the way right there, you eventually end up in Baghdad. So that's pretty cool. Red Square in Moscow should also be interesting in the way. Maybe we will do a touch and go there, camper. Maybe we will do a touch and go. That will be interesting indeed. Yes. Hey, Shoni, guess what? I won. What did you win there, Dog's Breath? What did you win? I am interesting. Matthias Rust, yeah. And the plane actually is displayed somewhere. I think his plane is displayed in... I think in... it's displayed in a museum somewhere. That the plane that he flew in. And I think it's a Cessna 152. So you won the Spitfire. Dog's Breath. You did? Actually? Wow. You won the Spitfire. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. That is awesome. So AJ gave away the Spitfire. So yeah, man, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. One day I'll fly with you, with all of you. Thanks. Murderface, you're always welcome. And the funny thing is, Murderface, I will be flying this single flight around the world for the coming 5 years. So, oh, it was a C-172. Really? Oh yeah, I'm landing on Red Square. I am redoing that. Definitely. It will take quite a while before we reach Moscow. But once we're there, oh yeah, I am landing there. Definitely. If he can do it, I can do it. Definitely. That's awesome. Oh! Oh man, congratulations, Dog's Breath. Congratulations, dude. I am so happy for you, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, I'm guessing you are going to fly along with a Spitfire soon? I'm guessing? Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. There you go. 1978, I was 16 actually. Yeah, 16 at that time, and I remember it well. I mean, it was quite the scandal actually that something like that would be possible to land on the Red Square in Moscow. I mean, let's face it, the Cold War was still going on. I mean, for the West, the Russians were the enemy. Yeah, sure, whatever. You know, it's like they're all people there. Who cares? So yeah, I mean. And 2 years later, the Berlin Wall fell and everything crumbled. But yeah, it was. I remember that. So yeah, if I managed to get it out the ground, actually, Dog's Breath, it is not that hard. All you have to do and all you have to remember is set your throttle to about 30%, give it full mixture of your fuel, and slowly at first start to rev up with your throttle, and then go to full speed and pull up. Quickly. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. And to land, actually, pull back the throttle. Just pull back the throttle and let it glide in. Oh, by the way, we just crossed the GPS. We are now headed over the Highway 10, and we are headed now near the Iraqi border. We are heading on a 056 heading for the coming, let me see, 56 minutes. So an hour flying in... Well, basically the desert. So we are looking out for sandworms, definitely, yes, and they should be around here. Shh! Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Shh! Don't. Our little secret. Don't. There we go. So it's hey, brace yourself. Good vibes, man. Indeed. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm finally at home and can watch and listen. Captain What? Hello. How do you like those sultry tones, baby? Oh yeah. Come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Oh yeah. Fly me to the moon. So yeah. It's awesome. It is awesome. Dry hour then. The Rust Cessna 172. It's in Berlin. Yeah, exactly. Elron Mabong. You can actually visit. I knew it was in a museum somewhere. It is. I knew it was in displayed in a museum. It's really cool. He only rented it. He did. It was a rental. No. Oh, that is actually pretty. Wow, that is pretty awesome actually. And what do I see? Camber, thank you for the gift. Yeah, exactly that, Captain Watt. Thank you. I mean, you missed out on a incredible hype train. Over 200%. Subs were flying left and right. I mean, it's raining subs. Hallelujah, it's raining subs. Oh, yeah. It's, yeah. Sorry for that. Yes, I humbly apologize for that slip right there. Yeah. Anyway, the word you're looking for is anyway. But it's, yeah, man, that he rented that thing. Man, wow, incredible. Yeah, the company that rented him that plane must have been really pissed. Definitely. Haven't loaded the sim in a couple of days. My throttle hand is getting itchy. Oh, yes, man. Lay that hand on the throttle, push it forward, and feel that baby come to life. Oh, yeah. Because, let's face it, life is life. La 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 la. Indeed it is. I must leave now. Have a nice flight at the cabin crew. Yes, indeed, Raccoon Rising. Thank you very much for flying along with us. And look at this, man. The sky is absolutely peppered with the cabin crew. We are peppering, basically, here. Yes, we are. You're in a good mood. Captain Watt, I'm always in a good mood. Well, at least I try to be always in a good mood. I try to be. And man, I'm flying. How much fun is it to be flying around with you guys? It is so much fun. Indeed, good vibes, man. We are raining good vibes on each and every country that we fly over. And today we actually are looking for sandworms. Hello here, sandworm. You don't want to say that quickly. Yeah. Sandworm. Here, no, not gonna happen. Yeah. No, not gonna happen. Mr. Ross had no problem to fly Faroe Island Bergen. Yeah. It's... Ooh, ah. Thank you. We have the drinky. Yes, we do. Ah, with a nice slurp right there. And a slurp here, and a slurp there. Here a slurp, there a slurp, everywhere a slurp. Yep. So, here we go, guys. We are moving and grooving. Jamal, well played. Sir, I salute thee. Yes, indeed. And we are flying, actually, along the Highway 10. We should be able to see it. I'm at 6,000 feet, so it should be... Actually, look at this, guys. Look at this. I mean, you can actually make out the riverbeds right here. It's all dried up, but look at that. I mean, this is the desert, of course, but there used to be flowing water here at one time or another, apparently, because you can actually make out the tributaries of that riverbed right there. Look at that. I mean, you can clearly see it. And it goes down all the way into Syria, even. All the way into Syria. That is pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. And we are actually near Safawi. The funny thing is, we should be in the distance right there. We are, if you want to fly along... oh, I actually forgot that. Let me push nearest. There we go. Yeah, that's actually the airport that we will be landing, funnily enough. So that is Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. There we will be landing eventually. But right now we are flying along towards the Iraqi border. We had a big thunderstorm this morning over the airfield when we wanted to take off at Tbilisi. Oh, yeah. That it can be very, very nasty. I mean, you have to watch out for those thunderstorms. Indeed, it's not so much the thunder and the lightning itself, but it's the gusting of wind that you can actually have, and the rain showers that can really, really influence your flight model right there. It can be really nasty. So yeah. Keep that in mind. I had to delay the departure for 15 minutes standing on the runway. It was impressive. Is that in the simulation, Captain, or is that real life, by the way? I'm guessing the simulation, but man, it is It is so cool doing that. It is so cool to watch just the weather explode, basically. Hey, we have a Weem! Weem is here as well! Worm out! Where's the worm? Where? Druid Zeus now also up in the air. We have Weem, we have Piper right there in the distance. Dog's Breath behind us. Camper flying right below us there. Full flaps, wing, gear out, I'm guessing, as slow as he can. Brace yourself up in the air. We have El Romabong, Drunk Simming, Jamel, and yeah, that is snuck in 10 minutes ago. Oh, you sneaky little devil, you. Yeah, man, it is, I mean, flying this simulation is, that was very real. I mean, it is so cool, guys. It is so cool. In this case, of course, yeah, we are now heading in towards the Middle East. That means it will be very, very good weather, basically all the way. But yeah, currently reading the last book of June from son of Frank Herbert, Brian Herbert, the Duke of Caladan. You like it? Actually, I read Frank Herbert's June, and then I read The Children of June. And I was kind of put off, to be honest. It was like, yeah, it was very hard for me to get through it, basically. Children of Dune. And from there on, I actually never explored this series again. Maybe I should. But yeah, guys, it's flying real life weather is so cool. As I said, in this case, it is all very nice. It looks all very good. Of course, yes, we are in the Middle East. I mean, what do you expect, basically? It's hot here. It is really hot. I mean, we are right now at nearly 5,500 feet. You can see that right here. 5,500 feet on this side. I've set my altitude to about 8,000, but that's actually a little bit too high. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit there. 6,000 feet should be more than enough. But look at the temperature. 25 degrees Celsius outside temperature. That's hot, guys. I mean, that is really hot at this altitude. That is a thing, guys. No, there is something going on with deliveries. Amica is actually looking at it right now, Kemper. There is something going on with deliveries. Weem has the same problem. I have the same problem with Weem. I don't know what's going on, but we are working on that, and I think Amica is going to redo a lot of the planes, actually. Especially the first planes that he did, so yeah. The TV series of June was okay. Yeah, I really like those as well, yeah. TV series was good, yeah. The film was better, yeah, but can't wait for the new one. There you go, Weem. Exactly that, yes. It was not only real life weather, it was real life. Oh, it was actually real life. Captain what? Oh, so you were actually flying from Tbilisi. Oh, good lord. Yeah, well, then, yeah, you really want to wait for the weather to clear up. Yeah, you really don't want to fly into that. I can imagine that, yeah. As an actual pilot, no, you don't want to do that. You really don't. Do not do that. Of course, I did simulate it. And I can tell you, even simulated, it's completely stupid. But a lot of fun. It's completely stupid, but a lot of fun. Yep, but hey, that is my motto right there. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. So, as I said, guys, you have been warned. And look at the way the land changes right there. I mean, this is really cool. I never actually expected this to happen. We still have the highway right here next to us. That is the highway all the way straight towards Baghdad. But right there, this looks really cool. I prefer the TV movie Dune, more truthful with the book. Yeah, that Goblin Zeus, yes. That is, yeah, weird, isn't it, Goblin Zeus? It completely changes on you constantly, but this is actually what it looks like, guys. And gals, by the way. Sorry, I constantly say guys, but I mean gals as well. You know, it's more like a collective group thing that when I say guys, it's not so much yeah, a wiener fest. Let's face it. Yeah, that's not what I mean by that. But yeah, guys, the Kevin Bacon Sandworm films is the best. Oh, you mean the is that Tremors? I think that's called Tremors Baganario, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Tremors, yeah. Piper, I thought the sandworms from Dune were scary, but then came Beetlejuice with the sandworms. Yeah, a head inside a head. I know, right? I know. That was funny. That was absolutely funny. But I am really looking forward to the new to the new movie that is coming out. It looks really, really good. So yeah, definitely looking forward. There are a few very good movies coming out, guys. I mean, of course, Maverick is coming out. Top Gun Maverick, Tremors, exactly. Yeah, the new Top Gun movie is coming out. Which is really cool. The new Dune movie, I'm really looking forward to that one. So yeah, there are a few good things on the horizon coming out, guys. It is a very... and finally, movies are being made again. Free Guy. I am really looking forward to Free Guy as well from... with Ryan Reynolds. I really am looking forward to that one. I'm not sure if you guys heard this, but he's basically playing a character, an NPC in a game. He's a bank teller NPC, and he discovers that he's an NPC in the game, and he completely goes loose on that. So it's that should be very recognizable and relatable to us. Let's say, yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's kind of like he's an NPC in a sort of GTA kind of game, and it looks really funny. It looks really funny. So, but yeah, guys, wow, look at that. Really looking forward to see the new Dune and the new TV series Foundations. Yes. That is a really, really good one there. Foundations is coming out on Apple TV, if I'm not mistaken. It's based indeed on the books of Isaac Asimov. And it looks also very, very good. Yeah, Foundation. I'm really looking forward to that one as well, guys. That one is really, really good. So, yeah. At least so far, what I've seen, it looks really interesting. Now, I have to say, I never actually read Foundations. Maybe I should. Maybe I should, yeah. Don't have that much time, but maybe I should free up a little bit of time for that. So yeah, it's... my name is a killing word. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Muad'Dib. There we go. I nearly forgot it. Muad'Dib. Muad'Dib. Exactly. Foundation books are epic. You must read that. Yeah. I mean, they're like 70 years old right now. They came out in the 1950s, 60s or something like that. And it's still what Isaac Asimov thought of at that time. I mean, it's amazing what that man came up with. It is absolutely amazing. So yeah, Amazon making Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. Really? As well. Huh. R3 animated. Ah. What's the map you got on the top left there? Is that in Sim? No. Animated? No, that's not in Sim. The map that you see right there is actually a tiny little browser of Navigraph right here. This is Navigraph. It is a paid service. Navigraph also obtained the... Reanimated. Yeah. Reanimated. First off, let's start over again. Reanimated, I am truly sorry for botching up your name. My humble apologies. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Right. There is Navigraph. It is a paid... Thank you very much for that follow, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah. And welcome to the cabin crew. This is Navigraph. It is a paid subscription. It costs you about $9 a month or $90 a year if you're paying it for an entire year. It is very, very good. It is a very, very, very good application if you fly a lot, especially if you fly a lot of commercial planes. This helps out quite a lot, and it's not just because it is a very, very good way to plan your flights, as you guys can see. You have all the flight routes right there at your fingertips, but not only that, you also, and this is the reason why it is that powerful, you actually have access to all the Jeppeson's charts. It's got plates. Exactly. You have not only that, you actually have access also to the ILS plates. You have access to basically everything. It is absolutely worth the $9 a month if you fly this flight simulator a lot. An alternative for this, if you just want to... Hello? Oh! Why am I stuck? I'm stuck! Uh-oh. No! Guys? Gals? Hello? Oh, is this going to crash? There it is again! Oh. Okay, guys, we just had a server hiccup. Don't worry, it will get back. It will get back. And relax. Yeah. But what disconnected actually? Because everything seems to be here still, so... Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you guys can still hear me. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, okay, well. There it is. There it is. We're back. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. But hey, all right. As I was explaining, we'll be switching back now to Navigraph. Whew, there we go. And relax. It has all the plates for both ILS approaches. It has the SIDS. It has the stars. It has basically everything. It's all there, and it's all at your fingertips. And it is really, really, really nice and really helpful and really handy. I can truly recommend this. Unfortunately, they're still working on VFR support. That is still coming, but right as of now, it is a very, very, very good tool to have. Although it does have a subscription, yeah. I missed the hydrate. Well, there we go, my friends. Jiminy Dutch, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And maybe the server restarted. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Yeah, but we're back. We're back. Reanimate seems like a great tool, better than skimming through the physical flight supplement or googling. Yeah. It really helps out a lot, and it's, as I said, in my case, because I fly so much all over the world, it really does help out. Cut down on the time searching there and stuff like that. Something with a panic caused by a hang. Yeah, exactly there, camper. It's like, oh my god, no, I have to redo everything. Yeah, and the funny thing is, all you guys and gals mostly see, of course, is just a simulator. But in my case, I have to reconnect everything, restart everything, reload everything. It's a pain when everything crashes. It really is. And I have to say, I do have to say that as of the last 7 months, it actually for me has become quite stable. I don't have that many problems. Knock on wood, right there. Right there. Knock on wood. So yeah, it's. I am really fortunate with that. So it's yeah. But as of now, it is still stable, and I really hope that the Sim Update 5 in 20 days time is going to improve that even more. So yeah, whew, let's hope that. But yeah, it's coming back to your answer there, Reanimated. Yeah, it is a this is a very good tool right there. It is very nice. So yeah, title to Captain Rash after the weekend, man. Oh, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. For those that do not know what we are talking about, Captain Arash flew the endurance flight, the Paris-Dakar endurance flight set up by CDL. If you're not following CD, go check out CD as well. He is very cool. Shout out CDL. There you go. That's not working. I don't know why. It should be working, but no. Just go out, check out CDL. He's a very cool guy, and he has also hey, Evil Worm. See you next time. Thank you very much for being there, Evil. Thank you very much, and I truly enjoy your company, man. See you again tomorrow with a little bit of luck, my friend. Cheeky self-promotion. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't work. It's really strange. So yeah, I don't know why it does not work, but it should work. CD, he is called like that. So just look him up on Twitch. He's a really good guy, and he created a endurance race. He's one of the creators of the Cannonball Run, actually, the endurance flight through America, and now he has also created a few. Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, there, Jamel. Thank you very much. That's the one. The thing is that last weekend there was the Paris-Dakar flight, the Paris-Dakar endurance flight, and behind the scenes I helped out Captain Arash, because Captain Arash flew it actually. I helped him out with flight plans, and we checked out wind directions and to see if he could get tailwind and stuff like that. Captain Arash started out with 5 crashes to desktop because his flight is somehow very unstable during these flights. I don't know why, but he had 5 crashes to desktop, and then he finally got into the game. So he started out at at the back of the pack. The pack was about 50 flyers big, and finally he started to fly, and he caught up with a lot of people round and about Madrid. From Madrid on, we actually talked quite a lot, and we tried to make sure that he constantly had tailwind, had extra speed, and we were calculating stuff, and I mean, it went all very, very well, up to the point that he was actually 5th in place. He was 5th. When he neared the car, he was 5th. He could see the landing, the airport of the car. He could see the runway. He could see it. And he crashed the desktop, which means that once you do a crash to desktop during your flight, you can go back to your last save point. Now, a save point is the place where you last landed or did a touch and go. So he landed on fuel, and he had to go back all the way back, and eventually came in number 25th. But in my opinion, he was 5th. Man, that was such an effort. Eventually, he also did complete the flight as well. That is Man, that is commitment right there. That is commitment right there. Because it was a 20-hour non-stop flight. Well, not non-stop. You have to land for fuel because he was doing it in a DA-40. But man, it was absolutely... Yeah, it was horrible there, Camper. It was absolutely horrible, man. I was heartbroken when I heard that. I really was. Because we all were so rooting for him. He was working so hard to get there. And then he crashed, and it was like, oh no! Say it ain't so! This cannot be happening! Oh man. We helped him out with a super dark runway. Yeah, unfortunately, I could not join you guys, but man, it was absolutely a group effort to get him there. Yeah. Being set back 3 hours, but still pushing through. Great perseverance. There you go, brace yourself. I mean, nothing but respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That is the way to go, guys. That is what you do. That is what you do. So, man, the fact that we all came out as a community to help out Captain Arash was awesome. Hey, Metal Chi, my dude! Hope you're doing well there, buddy. Hope you are doing great. How is the baby going? How is everything going, my friend? And Captain Seppi here as well. Captain Seppi, indeed, in the house. Guys, please give a shout out to, indeed, also Metal Chi, because Metal Chi is also a streamer, by the way. Go check him out. And go check out Captain Seppi. There you go. There you go, guys. Some baby stuff is going on. Exactly. How is sleep, Metal Chi? How is sleep? Do you still remember how that is? Sleep? It's so far so good. Okay, that's good to hear, my friend. That is good to hear. Hope the baby is healthy. By the way, is it a boy or a girl? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Doesn't matter, he or she eventually will have to learn how to fly. It's a given, man. He or she has to fly along. He sleeps. It's a he. Ah, that is good. He has to fly eventually. So, yep. Sleep if he's not hungry. Yep. That's basically what they do. That is basically what they do right now. By the way, guys, we are halfway right now in our let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th leg right here. 5th leg. Yeah, that... Why is that not allowed? That should be allowed. There you go. That should be allowed. Right there. Thank you for the shout out. Much love, Shoni and the cabin crew. Captain Seppi, we will definitely see you Friday. For those that do not know, I am flying tomorrow. We are still flying over Jordan towards Amman. And coming Friday, Captain Seppi is doing the cabin crew takeover. He is doing the cabin crew takeover. His flight, we will be flying that over Yellowstone. So that's going to be really awesome. Maybe do a few water landings. Go give that a try. Never done that before, so this should be interesting. Yeah. I got crash to desktop just before landing in Holland Island in the middle of the Pacific. Oh no, 12-hour flight. Amelia Earhart Ellison's flight. No, Goblin Sue, say it ain't so. Oh, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating when that happens, you know. And it's heartbreaking almost, you know. All that effort and then the crash. I mean, if you crashed yourself, that's fine, you know. It's your own stupidity, it's your own being dumb or whatever, or not noticing, but crashing to desktop, that is, oh man. Congratulations, my wife is due in 3 weeks. Jiminy Dutch. Is this your first or do you already have children? If you don't want to say Germany, that is fine as well. That is fine. So yeah. Can you fly to Rheinfelden? It's Dejan. Actually, we've already flown in Germany. Yes, I will show you, my friend. Right here, we have flown in Germany. Actually, Germany was the second country that we flew over right there. As you can see, it is, well, it's pretty hard to see. Well, let's switch to this. This is easier. We have flown all this way over Germany already, and we are continuing our flight, as you can see, all the way around the world, and eventually it will look like that. Like that. That is what we're doing, my friends. So yeah, unfortunately we have already flown over Germany, but it will be very interesting to start flying over Germany in September. I think in September the world update for Germany will come out, so that will be interesting. We have a daughter and a son is coming. Oh man, congratulations, man. We will make sure that we will give a little celebration when that happens there, Jiminy Dutch. We will give a little celebration. Dan will miss it visiting relatives. Love Yellowstone. Indeed, my friend. It is going to be pretty awesome indeed. And Phobox, don't say I didn't see you. I did, my friend. How are you doing there? How are you doing in the Caribbean, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a wonderful day there, Phobox. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Dejan, for following me. Or Dejan, I'm not sure. But yeah, it is doing good. Good, man. Excellent, excellent. Oh, man, I can't wait till we reach your part of the world, man. It's going to be so awesome there. It's going to be so awesome. I've seen, of course, I've flown a little bit in that area. But, oh, man, flying over the Caribbean. Yeah, man. It's going to be pretty awesome indeed. Indeed. So, yeah, guys. And, of course, as always, you legend. 4 months tier 1 subscription. You're the man. You are an absolute legend. Thank you very much. I was with Captain Arash on his Paris to Dakar, and after 2,400 miles, he was 2 minutes from the airport on a final and crashed, resetting in 3 hours back. Exactly, Captain Seppi. I followed him just beyond Casablanca, I think. Yeah, he was about the height of Marrakesh, I think. And unfortunately, then I had to go, but I could not follow him anymore. But yeah, it's Dejan. Ah, okay. Excellent, excellent. I try to say names correctly, but hey, as you guys know, I kind of screw up everything. So yeah, it's me. It's definitely me. But hey, that's fine. You can correct me each and every time you want. So that's fine as well. So yeah. Man, it's going to be... Oh, man, I was heartbroken when I heard that Captain Arash crashed during his endurance flight. I really was. I was like, oh, man, no, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. This cannot be happening. You live in England or in America? Neither, my friend. Actually, I live in the Netherlands. I live about 15 kilometers from Amsterdam. Yep, I'm Dutch. Yes, I am very much Dutch. Wow, look at that, guys. We have flown over this really strange countryside, which is still the desert. This is technically desert. But look at that. And there it changes back again to what we would recognize. But this definitely looks like floodplains. It looks like absolutely like floodplains right here. I mean, this does look like a river, let's face it. There's no river here, as far as I can tell, but it does look like a riverbed. Look at that, guys. I mean, you can definitely make out all the waterways right there. That is so cool. So, yeah. Will you give it a go when I get back? Will it be posted on Discord? Dog's Breath. Actually, it's already up on Discord. If you go to the flight plan section, you can download the flight plan that Captain Seppi and the cabin crew, being us, are going to do coming Friday. It's already up, including the notes for which plane you could use, for instance, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's already there. You can already download it. So yeah, we'll post it on my Discord as well as Shoni's. Yeah, it's already up, Captain Seppi. If you, as I said, if you go to the flight plan section, you can easily download it there. So yeah. Your English is so good that I thought you lived in England. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Cheers. Or should I say, Prost. Because, yes, I do speak German, actually. Lawrence of Arabia, exactly. I was just thinking that there coming. Oh, that was quick there, my friend. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch und ich verstehe Deutsch. So yeah. But I do understand a few languages. Not much, but a few. So yeah, it's but indeed Lawrence of Arabia country. This is indeed yeah, man. But oh, actually, is that there is water there? Interesting. It's not much, but hey, if you're in a desert like this, that is what they would call a oasis. Freut mich, mein Freund. Well, that is good to hear, man. Was trinkst du da? This is just sparkling water, my friends. Captain Watt, this is sparkling water. Just sparkling water. It's we're all very clean here. We're all clean. Yes, clean. That is the word for today. Clean. So there we go, my friends. Oasis. Maybe we get to see a Wonderwall. Well, I said maybe you're going to be the one that saves me, because after all, you're my Wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me, and after all, you're my Wonderwall. So yeah, there you go. Clean. It's I wish I could speak Dutch as that well. No, you don't. Dutch is a horrible language. Trust me on this. Dutch is a horrible language. Lots of and yeah, gezellig. I mean, it's a word you cannot translate into any other language apparently, but it doesn't sound nice. It is a nice word in the Netherlands, but yeah, you know, a lot of throat. Yeah. Frank Herbert was a desert survivalist. Really? Is that true, Goblin Zeus? That is actually. That would explain a lot. That would explain a lot why. Yeah, it would. Yeah, that kind of makes sense actually. That kind of makes sense that he's a desert survival specialist, because I mean a lot of the Fremen stuff is about surviving in the desert. I mean, surviving under rough conditions. So yeah, that kind of would make sense. Yeah, it sounds nice. No, gezellig. Yeah, well. It does. Yeah. Okay. If you say so. I'm not yucking your yum, my friend. I'm not yucking your yum. Definitely not. Yeah. There's a biography of Frank Herbert about this. Really? It is quite easy actually. There you go. Discord. Boop. Just click that link, and you should be right on the button. Right on the button. Right there. You should be, just click that link, and not only do we have a very active community on Discord, there are a few very cool things up there. For instance, Camper is working on a project. Right now it is on a light simmer, but he is still working on a project to actually recreate a physical version of the G1000 and the G3000. That's up there in community projects. We have discussions there. You can download the flight plans. You can also download these awesome liveries. We have liveries for each and every single plane in the up to the premium version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Every plane has a livery, a cabin crew livery. So that is pretty cool as well. How do you decide the route? Why this long route over Jordan? Actually, I decided over this route over Jordan because, first of all, we are flying everywhere and we are seeing everything. And I always wondered what this part of Jordan looked like, because it kind of, if you look at the map, let's open up the map. It's actually a pretty good question, actually. If you look at the map of Jordan, Jordan is actually basically a very, very nice country, as you can see here. But there's this kind of strange part of it jutting out towards Iraq, and I always wondered what's out there. How does that look like? So that is basically the reason why I chose to do this long flight over this part here. And it's much more, the countryside is much more interesting than I thought it would be actually. And also it's kind of a bit of an endurance thing, you know, let's see how far we can push this. So that is one of the reasons why actually. But yeah, what I usually do actually is I always plan the flights that I do for the week that is coming up, and during that week I also see I also look up things you can do in a certain country, and I try to add these points to my flight plan if they are interesting to see from a great height, because we have to remember we are flying over them. So it would be really nice if they say, well, there's this lovely mosaic in a Roman cathedral that you have to visit. I mean, that doesn't hold water for us. You know, it's like, yeah, that's... But for instance, flying over Petra, of course we are going to fly over Petra. Yes, we are going to fly over the Dead Sea. We are going to fly over Wadi Rum and stuff like that. We really want to do that. So yeah, würdest du den Flugsimulator empfehlen? In other words, would you recommend Flight Simulator? And keep it as much English as possible. I mean, I don't mind answering this, but yeah, you know, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But yeah. You know, a lot of people here are all over the world. We have a very, very international community. So, yeah. Would I recommend Flight Simulator? Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And there is a really, really easy way, actually, to get into Flight Simulator if you want to give it a try, but do not own it yet. If you go to the Microsoft Game Pass, there you go. That link actually will send you to a page where you can get the Microsoft Game Pass for the first 3 months for $1 or €1 or £1 a month. And so it's actually $3 or €3 or £3 for the first 3 months. And Microsoft Flight Simulator Standard is included in that. So you can basically try out this simulator for $3. Basically, that's a really, really good deal. And lekker biertje? Yes, please. But after the flight, not during. Indeed. Actually, I still have a few beers in my fridge. Interesting. So yeah, it is a really, really good deal. If you want to give it a try and you don't want to spend a lot of money, go check out the Microsoft Game Pass. Not only do you get a lot of really, really good games, but Microsoft Flight Simulator is included in that, the standard version. And the only thing that is an improvement on the that's different between the standard version and the premium or the deluxe version is that you actually get more planes and more handcrafted airports. That's the only difference. The entire world is exactly as you see it right here. There is no difference. And this plane, the Cessna 172 G1000, is included in that standard version. It is included. So why not give it a go? And you can cancel it anytime you want. And no, I do not get any money from Microsoft for sponsoring that Microsoft Game Pass. But it's just good value for money, guys. It is really good value for money. And gals, by the way. It is really good value for money. They have a lot of very cool games on there that you can install for free and play straight off the bat. It is very, very good. But yeah, it is also the reason why I, Lachnet, I hope I answered your question earlier there. So yeah, it is pretty cool just visiting basically outskirts of places where you would never thought you would go. So yeah, it's... found a book for you, Shoni, just in case you are thinking of inverted flying again. Oh, good lord. The 172 training manual. Yeah, that's a red card right there, camper. That is a red card right there. Dude. Yeah. Anyway. How would they give you any money out of that $3? I don't know, actually. I don't know. That is a good plan, actually. Well, maybe if they just give me for each and every, I mean, $1, it doesn't really add up that much. But hey, I'm happy with everything. I'm happy with everything. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, in this case, I truly can recommend the Microsoft Game Pass. All kidding aside, the Microsoft Game Pass, I have owned it now for, well, at least 10 to 12 months, nearly a year already, and I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, there are a lot of good games on there that you can enjoy for free, or at least for the subscription that you actually pay for it. Even if you go to pennies do add up. That is true. That is quite true there, Captain Seppi. Yes, and I will not look a given horse in the mouth. I will definitely do not do that, because basically it will bite off your face. Yeah, I speak from experience. So yeah. But yeah, it is just very good value for money. The Game Pass truly is very good value for money, and it's something I never would expected from Microsoft 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, we all know how crap Microsoft could be, especially the Microsoft subscriptions and stuff like that. But they have come around quite a bit, actually. They really have. I mean, what they have done with gaming so far is pretty amazing. Actually, it is pretty amazing. I mean, they have bought a few very large developing software houses. Actually, that's what they did. They bought software houses that created very cool games. In Exile, for instance, but of course now Bethesda. And what they basically do is they either support them or leave them alone and just give them money to do whatever they supposed to do. And that is pretty cool, because basically what it means is that these companies maintain their own identity within the Microsoft umbrella and still give us incredibly cool games. And there are a few crossovers even possible right now. So yeah, it is pretty cool what they're doing right now. And that is very interesting. Brace yourself, flying nice and tight there. Information right behind me in the Spitfire. That is such a cool plane. It is such a cool plane, guys. It will actively try to kill you. The Spitfire, you can actually buy that on the marketplace. Or you can actually buy it straight from the developer itself. Now, if you buy it from the developer, that is Flying Iron Simulations, you actually get a different version. You get a version. In this case, you cannot see. I don't think this has the machine gun mounts. Did you buy it in the Microsoft store, in the marketplace there? Brace yourself, because the version that I own actually does have the machine gun mounts. So yeah, and if you get that from the Flying Iron Simulations itself, yeah, exactly. The Microsoft Store version does not have machine gun mounts. The Flying Iron Simulation version actually does have the machine gun mounts. Really cool. So you have a green screen, or how can you make the background invisible? Actually, De Young, it is a. I'm using the NVIDIA broadcast system right here. I have a 2080 Ti RTX card, and it can basically remove all the entire background right here. I don't have a green screen behind me. Well, actually, I do have a green screen behind me, but it's not working as a green screen. This is all NVIDIA broadcast right here. What you see, Snackless Kerbal. Is that a reference to the moon? Is that a reference right there, Snackless, to Kerbal Space Program? Hi man, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate that. So yeah, welcome to the channel, my friend, and I hope you are enjoying yourself right there. I learned that that lesson many years ago in high school. When in physical education class, standing outside in the Florida heat, our teacher found 5 cents on the ground and picked it up. Several students laughed and a few tossed more change on the ground, so he would pick it up and laughed at him for doing so. Soon he left and came back with a can of soda and thanked the students for buying him one. Everyone stopped laughing. Well played. Well played. That is a lesson well learned, indeed. That is a lesson well learned. Probably seen as I have about 5,000 hours in Kerbal Space Program. That will do it. Yeah, that will do it. ENGM Controller, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for that follow as well, my friend. Hope you are enjoying yourself and hope you're having fun and laughing. That's the most important part. The new update, Milvis Corsair has now gun sounds and ammunition gesture with flashes when firing. It does? In Microsoft Flight Simulator, Goblin Suits? Really? Hard to thank you while flying. Yeah, and trust me on this, guys. Flying the Spitfire is not easy. It will actually kill you. In MFS, in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Wow, really? So the Corsair actually has gun sounds and munition. Wow, that is pretty cool, actually. Oh, they should do that with the Spitfire as well. Oh, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome. Oh, final sip, guys. Yeah, but the Spitfire will actively try to kill you in air and on the ground. Yeah, if you're taking off, it will try to kill you. It will try to kill you when landing. It will try to kill you when taxiing. Actually, the most times I've died while flying, well, driving the Spitfire, is actually when taxiing around. That is the hardest part because constantly it is a tail dragger. It is a tail dragger and it is very, very nose heavy. So if you hit the brakes, the plane is basically standing on the runway like that, and the tail wants to come up, but if you brake, it does that. So yeah, it wants to tip over. It really wants to tip over. Braking is so funny with exactly that, camper. I mean, it actually wants to kill you actively. Yeah. Only on the Milfis website. Ah, okay. Well, it would be really cool, but then again, you know, actually, I'm really, really glad that there are no fighting mechanics in Microsoft Flight Simulator, because let's face it, I'd be dead in a second. I'd be dead in a second. You can even do a bunny hop in Microsoft Flight. It looks very hard. Yeah, it does. It does. It's so weird, but man, but that plane. It has a high learning curve of flying, actually. And it's not so much that flying itself is very, very, very hard. I mean, it doesn't have that many controls, actually, that you have to figure out. Once you get the hang of that, it is pretty easy. But the mechanics of the plane, the flight mechanics, the plane itself is constantly out trying to kill you. It is. I mean, the fact that so many British pilots actually came home during the Second World War is a mystery to me. It is an absolute mystery to me. Let me see. I know what will be standing on your desk soon. I know what will be standing on your... Whoa, 850 euros. You're kidding? Dude. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Order a custom model. Wow. Holy dude. That is, yeah. But it looks nice. Too many beer tokens, exactly. There must be a model kit of that somewhere that you can make yourself. There must be. There must be. Milfs are really making their birds the closest of reality. Man, it is... Goblin Zeus... what I really, really start to enjoy right now is... the ramping up of third-party developers that are dedicated to creating the most lifelike experience during flight in the planes that they release. And it's so cool what they're doing. It is so cool. I mean, and there is so much for everyone out there. That is the beauty. I mean, if you want to fly a jet fighter or a fighter plane or anything, awesome. DC-6, awesome, exactly. I mean, commercial planes, old commercial planes, like planes in the 1920s and 30s, up to the 1950s and 60s, but also the other newer commercial planes like the Airbus that is coming. I mean, I heard things like the A350 is coming, and the A380, of course, is being worked on by the fly-by-wire guys who are also upgrading the A320 right now to become much more realistic and almost study level. It's awesome what is happening. It's so awesome. A2A is probably the most realistic. Really? I heard that PMGG is also very good with that. So it's basically they're the pinnacle of third-party developers. And there is so much cool stuff coming out, guys. It is really cool. Maybe sometime with the 3D printer and Microsoft Flight Simulator model. That may be an idea, that camper. That may be an idea. Maybe if you look a little bit lovingly at Amica, who can maybe he can supply you with the models right there. Yeah. Thinks I'm really waiting for the DC-3. Yeah. That one, yes. As soon as the DC-3 comes out, that's the one I'm getting. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Lockheed Electra. Oh, also a very nice plane. No, I'm going for the DC-3. Definitely. Yeah, DC-3. Yeah. Oh, man, DC-3, that is the one. That will be the one that I'm going for. Definitely. Yeah. Not flying the continuing flight with the DC-3. No. I will be flying the 172, but we will be doing flights with the DC-3 as well. You know, of course we have to do that. We have to do that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be like off the hook, dudes. So it's like it's going to be pretty cool, and I am really looking forward to stuff happening like that. So yeah. I would like to fly the Junker. Actually, isn't that coming out, Elron the Bomb? I believe that Asobo is actually working on that. They're working on the Husky. That is coming. Not sure if it's coming in Sim Update 5. But I know they're working on the Husky, but they're also working on the Junker. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. A few months' time, yeah. That is going to be really interesting as well. That is going to be really interesting, yeah. Alright guys, we are about to come up to our next waypoint. From there we are headed south. And we are then flying towards Highway 10. That should be right there in the distance. We are flying south for about 13 minutes. And then heading west towards Prince Hassan Air Base, which we already flew by, of course. We flew along Prince Hassan Air Base, which is Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. That is where we will be landing today. It is an air base. I know usually we do not land on air bases, but today we are. Today we are. Right turn glide. Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lockheed Electron Model 10. Earhart's plane. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's Amelia Earhart's plane, basically. I know a person who's going to be really happy with that. Allison is going to be really, she is going to be dancing with joy. She is. She was so looking forward and hoping that it would actually be released, the Electron model. Yeah, the Amelia. Because for those that do not know, Allison is flying the official Amelia Earhart flight. She is doing that. So, and she is doing it in a plane that's coming very, yeah. She mentioned it. Ah, yeah. But they're still working on the flight model. But it's coming, camper. It is coming. I mean, basically, which plane isn't coming? Let's face it. There will be so many planes coming at us. It will be amazing. But yeah, guys, it is going to be interesting. The Corsair is mind-blowing. You really feel piloting a powerful machine like the DC-6. I know, man. It is incredible what's going on right now. So yeah, she just made it to Howland Island. She did. She is so awesome. She is so awesome, man. She's such a nice woman. She's really cool. I like her a lot. But yeah, it's. It is very, very interesting, guys. It is very interesting indeed what is coming our way. And it's not only that. It is not only that. Because there are a lot of changes in the simulation itself as a platform coming as well. I mean, we now have been talking about planes coming like us left and right, which is really cool. But don't forget, the simulation itself is going to change. I mean, it could be that in a year's time, when we are flying over the desert, there could be a sandstorm coming at us right there. A sandstorm, a wall of sand that is actually going to influence our plane. And we may have to divert or do anything or something like that. It's going to be so awesome. Seasons that are coming. The Aurora Borealis. I can't mention this enough, but the things that Sebastian and Martial are doing are from Asobo is actually, it blows your mind. It absolutely blows your mind. Took her 3 crashed to desktop just to get there, sadly. Oh man, the fact that so many people are having crashes to desktops these days, it's really starting to become apparent, you know. It's like, I have to say, I am really lucky that I have not experienced a lot of crashes to desktop, actually. I think I only had 3 or 4 in total with the simulation, but right now I am really lucky so far. So yeah, it's but these crashes to desktop, they can be really disheartening. Yeah, touch wood. There you go, touch wood. Yep. Touch wood. Definitely. But indeed, so far my system has been incredibly stable. Famous last words, I know, famous last words, but yeah, exactly, touch wood indeed. I mean, of course it's famous last words, but you know, it's yeah, so far I've been really, really lucky. By the way, guys, we are looking for the highway. Actually, we are looking for Highway 10 again. Highway 10 that is continuing all the way onwards towards Baghdad. Actually, that right there is Iraq. Yeah, maybe, there, camper, maybe. But yeah, this is Iraq, guys. Iraq. I'm not sure, but there we go. Iraq. That is where, but where we will be flying there in a few months' time. Well, actually, a year's time. It will take a year before we get back there. It will take a year before we get back there, because we are first flying all the way around Africa, and then we are headed onwards towards Yemen. We are flying towards Saudi Arabia. We are flying towards Dubai, onwards to Iraq, Iran, and then Iraq. Yeah, there you go, Iraq. So yeah, guys, it will take quite a while before we actually come back in this area again. Once we reach, I do not have a lot of crashes to the desktop, so I'm not complaining. Same here, Goblin Zeus. Same here. Yeah, I am not complaining. I am a very, very lucky guy. All things considered. All things considered. And I mean, yeah, it's the endurance race crash to the desktop were a little different, happening last time too. Pretty common while with long haul flights. Yeah, that's also the reason why a lot of the guys, because the funny thing is actually one of the rules when you do the long endurance flights is once you land for fuel, you have to wait 10 minutes, and a lot of the endurance flyers actually use that time to restart their simulations. So yeah, having to leave you out here in the desert. Sorry, see ya, bye bye, Jamel. It is always a pleasure having you flying along with me, my rock. Hope you will be able to soon fly again, a full flight. That will be awesome, my friend. But yeah, I want to see you land again. But have a wonderful day there in Norway, and thank you very much as always for being here, man. You are absolute gentleman. Thank you very much, my friend. So yeah. Faye baby, how do I join you again? Can't remember. What you do is you go to the North European server. You make sure that you set the multiplayer to all players. That is very important there, Faye baby. And we are now on the Iraqi border. We are. I'll show you. Navigraph. That's what we want to see. We are right there. Right here, we are in Jordan. This is Jordan, as you can see, and we are near the Iraqi border. Unfortunately, the closest airport, The Rock signing out. Thank you very much, my friend. The closest airport is actually, what is the closest airport? Why is this not working? Oh, interesting. Well then, I'll switch like that. There we go. Closest airport is unfortunately, that is Oscar Juliet Hotel Romeo. That is the closest one, and that's 30 nautical miles away. So yeah, why is this not working? Funny, strange. Well, that's working, so that's fine. What's your name in Flight Sim? It's this, my friend. It is this. Shoney Gaming. That's it. Yep, that's actually my name. Shoney Gaming, you can add me to Flight Sim. I will add you as a friend after I'm done flying. So either before or after. So yeah. Cat Food Squad, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to do something with friends. Haven't seen them in a while. Cat Food Squad, that is always good to hear. Doing real life stuff with friends is always very nice. Especially now it is possible again. It is possible again for a lot of people. So yeah. And hi, by the way, indeed, Faye baby. Hi, by the way, indeed. So yeah. Yeah, no problem there. You need to update your Twitch page, Shoney Gaming. You have... yeah, oh, I keep forgetting that. That is, yeah. How is it treating you? The alpha yolk is the honeycomb alpha yolk. I can really recommend it. Man, as I said, camper, if you want to give it a go, just walk up. Just walk up. You can have a... You can actually feel the difference between either a controller or a joystick. In my case, I have a HOTAS, or the actual complete throttle system from Logitech and the Alpha Yoke. And trust me, each step is completely an eye-opener. Each step is an absolute eye opener. I am so happy that I actually got the Alpha yoke. I got this for my birthday a few weeks ago from Mrs. Shoney Gaming, and it is a wonderful, wonderful gift. I can truly say that it is absolutely brilliant. I am so happy with it, and I have enjoyed it immensely. It is so nice. It is awesome. It is truly awesome. It is worth every penny. It indeed is. It really is worth every penny. Alright guys, we have Piper right there, Camper in the distance, we have Ween, Brace Yourself, we have Druid Suits beside me right there, Drunk Simming behind me, Dog's Breath, Elron Mabong, and Metal Chi. Metal Chi, you're flying along, yes. Yes, I've missed this. I've missed this, my friend. Thank you very much for being here, as always. As I said, if you want to fly along, head over to the North European server. Hop on. Hop on. Hop on. Just have a little bit of fun. Have a little bit of fun, my friends. Alright. There we go. So, yeah. Alright. We are now nearing the... I don't get it why this is not working. Are my flaps working? Oh. Oh. Interesting. My throttle just quit. So, yeah. This is no longer working. I don't have a work. Give me a second, guys. Let me see. What's going on? Nope. I think I know what went wrong here. Just unplugging it back. Yeah, exactly. But that means... Is everything back? Yeah! It's working again. That is apparently what happened. Yeah. That is what happened. I just unplugged my joystick. Or my flight yoke, actually. My Logitech system. And... You heard the freeze actually that happened. That was my Logitech system. So it's working again. Thank God it's working again. Yeah. There we go, because now my throttle is working as well. There we are. Yeah, it's working again. That could have been interesting while landing, to be honest. But there we go, guys. Yeah, we are now 4.6 nautical miles away. And we are nearing the final leg. We are then flying back towards Safawi. We are flying towards Prince Hassan Airport. And we will be Prince Hassan Air Base, actually. And we will be landing there. So, yeah. The greatest problem with keyboard flying is when you have to do things at the same time, like throttling down to destabilize. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is flying with keyboard. I mean, for those that are actually flying with keyboard, I salute you. I definitely salute you. That is commitment right there. It's not something I would be, I think, eventually be able to do. But yeah. I can truly recommend flying with the yoke. I really, really can. So yeah, just picked up the BN2 Islander. I love it. I mean, and that's so cool. There is so much choice for everyone there. Snackless. Now I have to say this correctly. Snackless Kerbal. Yeah, Snackless Kerbal. There you go. Yeah, I mean, there is so much variety out there in planes and what you can do with them and where you want to go with them, and I mean, and each and every one has its own advantages and disadvantages, and it's so cool, constantly trying to figure out what's cool, what's new, and you don't have to buy the entire marketplace. You don't. If you have a little bit of money left, you know, and you want to invest it in this hobby, and let's face it, this is a hobby, do so. I mean, do so. Absolutely do so. So yeah, your throttle cluster probably got moist during the high train. I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. It did. Yeah, it really did. What an incredible thing, man! What an incredible thing, that high train, man! And you were very much responsible for that as well, my camper, man. I really, really, really am quite thankful for that. So yeah, I salute everybody who flies with a PC keyboard. I tried it a few days ago, got instantly gray hair. Yeah, there you go, Elron Mabong. I mean, I had the exact same thing. It's like, wow, I broke off a key of my keyboard yesterday. I lost control. Oh, good lord! Amazing, from Wikipedia page on the BN Islander prototype BN2 Islander displayed at the 1965 Paris show 6 days after its maiden flight. Cojones. Indeed. Or however you say it in Spain. Cojones. Yes, I think you mean that. Yeah, that is... yeah, definitely. Oh, guys. What an amazing flight so far. I mean... It is flying over the desert. There is not much to see. I do admit that, but the continuous changing of the landscape, it looks so nice. It looks so beautiful. I mean, and don't get me wrong, a sunset over the desert is an amazing thing. I mean, look at that. How cool is that, guys? Instant gratification right there. Look at that. Also grab the DC-6. That plane is lovely. Indeed, indeed. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I... Oh! Yeah. There you go. Sorry for that. Deserves a red card indeed. A red card level joke, lost control. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have picked up on that one. I should have picked up on that one. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. I lost control. Oh, good lord. But so it's, yeah. I'll be on in a second. Cat Food Squad, always good, man. We are on the final leg of our flight. We are now flying for another 14 minutes. All the way back towards Prince Hassan Air Base. That is Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. That is where we are headed. There are two runways there. There is runway 13 and runway 31. We will probably be using runway 31. So yeah, why not pull the sun down? Yeah, I can do the pull down of the sun. There we go. Yeah. What we do is we invoke the Arnold, and then we take the sun, we take the ball of hot lava, yeah, and then we are pulling it down. I'm now pulling it down. Perfect, yeah. And we make it look beautiful, like a beautiful sunset. There we go, yeah. Get to the plane, get to the chopper, yeah. Get down, yeah. There we go. And we make it look lovely, yeah. I am the god of weather, yeah. And god of the constellations, yeah. Oh man, Arnold rules. Arnold rules, definitely. Oh good lord, look at that, guys. It is, yeah. Look at that. How beautiful is that? You need Arnold emotes like Tuto Murphy. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Unfortunately, I don't have that much room for emotes. I only have room for like 5 or 6 of them. So yeah, and I think I need to be partner now if I want to have more emotes. So yeah, and I'm not partner by a long shot. I need to stream much more if I want to become partner. Actually, unfortunately, I can only stream 3 days, 3 days a week. So yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard, but it's fine. It is fine. Right now, of course, we have the lovely emotes already, and a lot of you guys can actually make use of them because of the sub bombs that were given today. So yeah. Hey Arnold, I got up at 2 in the morning. I'll take a nap now. Yeah, you go take nap, yeah. Yeah, you do that. Your blue plane goes green. It's magic. I know. It's absolute magic. But that's the beauty, guys. The way the light interacts with this simulation, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, you can even see it on the back of the seats right there. Now, if I go into the plane, that is actually quite correct. It is absolutely correct. I mean, how cool is that? It is completely correct. How cool is this? So utterly beautiful. There you go. Now that's a pretty picture right there. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. There's a penguin right there. For those that are familiar with Monty Python. There's a penguin on the TV. Miss Piggy, no, actually not. That's actually Monty Python. Yeah. That's a penguin on the TV. Brilliant. All right, guys. Boop. Back to live weather. That is actually live time right now. We are currently, it is 1 hour later than the actual location that we are flying. So I should be... Actually, I made a lot of good time. Yeah. He's a very naughty boy, indeed. You actually... That's so funny. That is such a... It was such a good show. Oh, good lord. We are, let me see, 72 nautical miles away. So, doing a quick calculation in my head, that should be about 35 minutes. 35 minutes of flying left. And we can actually check that out. ETA. Sorry, not ETA, ETE. There we go. Boop. Currently 1 hour 23 minutes. No, that's not correct. That's not right. It's much quicker. With what key do you can you see and do stuff with the time and the weather thing? Cat Food Squad, it's not actually a key. What you do, I'll switch, boop, right there. Now you can see above right here this bar that is automatically available for you in Microsoft Flight Simulator. There are a few things that may be different. In my case, I also have the Navigraph charts right in there as well. I need to install those. And I have the pushback. But if you go to weather right here, this cloud, boop, you can change everything you like. I mean, we can make it snow if we want. There we are. Snow over the desert. This is what it looks like when there would be a snowstorm in Jordan. Yeah, right there. Hey, Tanish, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my buddy. Hope you're doing well. Look at that. A snowstorm over Syria right there. Icing, icing, icing. Yeah, we're still good. And by the way, if I switch back, it will immediately defrost. Looks really nice, though. Even the sun is trying to break through the clouds right there. But this is, yeah. And how do I join? Let me switch back just to make sure. There we go. Live weather. Boop. There we go. Ice Age. Yeah, exactly. North European, all servers. Exactly. Thank you very much, Camper. Exactly that. Exactly that. Just switch over to the North European server. And we are near the Iraqi border in Jordan. In Jordan. So... if you look at Jordan, you should be able to see a cluster of people there. If you're already switched on the North European server, you should see a cluster of people there. You should be able to make out me, Camper, Recorded Track, aka Piper right there. Weem, Druid, Zeus is flying here as well. Elron Wabon, Faye Baby, Faby Fabe is right there. We have Metal Chi and we have Dog's Breath. We have Drunk Simming as well in the air. And exactly, if you click on the map, you can actually switch over to Sim Toolkit Pro map and you can follow me live. Yes, because life is life. La 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 la. La 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 la. Live. Yep, we are live. We are doing it live. We're doing it live. Indeed. That is what we are doing. Doing it live. And we are now headed towards, we are headed towards Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. That is where we're headed for. Are we actually landing on Oscar Juliet Hotel? Yeah. It seems to have a slight... Yeah. Okay, yeah. That is a good question right there, actually, Camper. The thing is that if you look at my Navigraph map right here, this is where we are landed. Unfortunately, the thing is, Navigraph does not show military airports. So this is a military airport, but I cannot select it. So the only way for me to actually select this as a waypoint was to add a destination airport. You have to have a departure and a destination airport in Navigraph. You have to have those. So I said actually Amman Airport, and this is the airport in Amman right there. But we are landing earlier. Yeah, I did explain it earlier. But for those that do not understand this, we are actually not landing. We are not landing there. We are not landing in Amman. We are actually landing in Safawi. That is where we are landing. We are landing on Prince Hassan Air Base. That is where we are landing. And it does not show up in... well, it does show up, but you can't select it. You can't do anything with it, unfortunately. So, yeah, I can't select it. I can't get maps from it. I know it's a 1331 runway. But other than that, it's... yeah. How do I check if you're on the North European server? Actually, what you do is if you are in the menu still, Cat Food Squad, you click on your Xbox username at the top right, and it will give you a menu. There it will say server, and there's a good chance it will say automatic. Now, if you click on automatic, you can actually get a list of servers, and one of them should be the North European server. If you select that, you're good to go, my buddy. You're good to go. So yeah, that is what you do. So right now we have flown already a large part of our flight already. We are now what's that? What is that actually? Yeah, good to hear, man. Oh, it's basically it's you can actually see a road going to it. It's someone's house apparently. I'm thinking, cool. In the middle of the desert? Well, there it is. If you want to live in the middle of the desert, you probably can. So, yeah, guys, it is. And you can actually make out a large of these salt deposits right here. I think these are salt deposits, to be honest. Gold bunker. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. That's actually what I was thinking of, Dog's Breath. I was like, is that... No, I can't say that on stream. That's stupid. Yeah. Kind of did. Kind of did. Oh well. That's me. Why not West Europe? Yeah, the ping is better, but the server is much more unstable. We have flown the first 3 months on the West European server, and we had constant issues with people losing connection and stuff like that. It's really dodgy. Exactly there. So North European is a higher ping. But it's much more stable. Since we are flying now on the North European server, no issues. Snackless! There he is, Snackless Kerbal! There he is! I see you! Hello, my buddy. Yep, Snackless Kerbal, also in the air. By the way, guys, if you're flying along for the first time, let me land first and I will bring you in after that. So I'm doing the landing, you guys circle around and stay in the air and then land. Because it's hosted in the Netherlands Azure data center. I know, right? I tried to fly on the West European server exactly with what you are just saying in mind. You know, it should be more stable for me. But it wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. And it was complete drama for Jamel flying along with... Jamel could not fly along with us. And there were a few other people out there that could not also fly along with us as well. So yeah, the North European server was the best choice eventually. So we kind of stick with the North European server. So that is basically the reason why. But yeah, you would say that the West European server for me would be much better, as I live in West Europe and it is in Amsterdam, which is like 15 kilometers away. So it should be perfect, basically. And the ping is really low. It's like 8 milliseconds or something like that. It is really, really low. But yeah. So weird. So weird. So yeah. It's it's absolutely but yeah, it's as I said, guys, it is that is the and gals, it is the reason why we chose to fly on the North European server. Yeah. Do you need the highest edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator to land at this airport? No. Cat Food Squad, no. You just need a standard version because everything in the standard version is exactly the same. The entire planet is exactly the same as it is in the premium or the deluxe version. The only difference between the premium deluxe version and the standard version is the fact that you have access to more planes and hand-drawn airports. That's the only difference. All the other things that you see right here are exactly the same as it would be on standard. Exactly the same. So no issues there. So if I can see it, you can see it, basically. I always make sure that you guys can always have access to the same things that I have. Even if it means that I have to leave alone something, I cannot fly a plane or anything, other than actually landing on an airport that has actually been handcrafted, that will look different from me than it will from you. So that's the only difference. But other than that, it's all the same. We're all the same here. I know, we're all the same. But yeah, it's and that also holds true, for instance, for flying the cabin crew takeover. When one of you guys does a cabin crew takeover, I make sure there is no payware involved. You should never have to pay anything for it. Or if there is, then there will be a free alternative available. There has to be a free alternative available. For instance, as you guys know, we did the ultralight flight, and we used lots of us used the 103 Top Rudder from Asobo, which is $10 and is hilarious. It's a hoot to fly. It's really, really good fun for that kind of money. But there was also from Flight Sim 2 a ultralight available that you guys could use if you did not want to spend that money. I always want to make sure that everyone can fly along, and even if you don't have that much means possible. So yeah, I can't see people if I'm on the world map. Make sure that you are on all players and not on live players. So set multiplayer. You can set the weather and the AI traffic to anything you like, but make sure you are on all players, and then we should show up. If you load up and you are on live and we are on all players, we can see you, but you cannot see us. That is the only difference. So make sure that you actually are on all players and are on the North European server. Silly question. First of all, there are no silly questions. There are only silly answers, and I usually give them. But yeah, silly question. Is the base version of Microsoft Flight Simulator enough to fly the C-172? Yeah. It says the Skyhawk is in the deluxe edition. No, it isn't. It is in the base version. It's in the standard version. And I know this because I actually flew the G1000 from the standard version. I started out with the standard version on Microsoft Game Pass, and I started out this flight in the G1000. So that plane is included in the standard version. Not in the... It is also, of course, in the deluxe, but it's also in the standard version. Yeah, it is available. Change the daytime to a 7:45. Ooh, let's have a look at that. That is a very nice view indeed there, El Ramabong. Wow. Yeah, it's so beautiful, man. Flying over the desert at night, it is so beautiful. You can actually, it's very hard for you guys to see, but you can actually see the stars coming out. There are stars coming out as well. Wow. Big Dipper right there. Let me switch it a little bit more. I'm not sure if you guys can see it right now, but there is the Big Dipper right there. Let me switch it to there. That should be more easy. No, I can't do it like that. We have to do it like that. And switch the camera. You can actually make out the Big Dipper right there. There it is. It's correct, by the way. The sky map is fully correct. Fully correct. So, yeah. The sun moves the way it should move. The moon moves exactly the way it should move. I mean, a few weeks ago, there was a partial eclipse. We actually experienced that during our flight over Turkey. We could actually make out the partial eclipse as it happened real time. It's that insane. It is that insane. So yeah, How do I say that? Never played Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer before with actual wanting to find people. First of all, go to your settings and make sure that under data you have multiplayer enabled. That is very important. So in your settings, go to data and select, see if you have multiplayer enabled. That's one. Second of all, if you are on the map, on the world map, you can see on the top right, you can see flight controls or something like that. The top right, there is a screen above the map. If you click on that, you can actually see, you get three options. And on the left hand side, that is on the top, it's multiplayer, live, all or off. You have to set it to all players. And the other two are ATC and AI, and planes and live weather, or you can actually change the weather settings the way you like it. So that is actually what you have to do. If you set it to all players, and the rest really doesn't matter, but all players, make sure that in data your multiplayer is on, you should be able to find us quite easily. And make sure you're on the North European server, and then you are good to go. You're golden there, Cat Food Squad, definitely. It does look good there, Super Typhon, it really does, yeah. It's so nice. Yeah, it's the other way around. The Steam game version is indeed in the deluxe and or premium. Yeah, exactly. So if you want the version that Captain Arash is flying, you actually have to buy the premium version. I think it's actually in the premium version, not even in the deluxe version, but in the premium version, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but that is exactly the standard. Has indeed the 172 G1000. That is the one that you want. Yeah. And it also has a range of very nice planes indeed. Even the standard version has a large amount of planes that you can actually already fly. Look at the sky, guys. The sky is filled with, once again, the cabin crew. We are basically showering Jordan with good vibes, guys. We are showering Jordan with good vibes. Yeah, I fly with the Arash one. Exactly. That is the Steam game version one. But you need either the deluxe or the premium version. Finally worked out the autopilot. Well, actually, it is not that hard, my friend. It is not that hard. All you have to do is actually make sure you have a GPS flight plan loaded or set your flight plan right there. Which is not that hard either. It is doable. It is a little bit of a pain, but it is doable. Then you turn on the flight director, which I have not actually. You make sure you set it to heading right there. And in this case, I can actually set it to 5,000 feet. That should be more than enough. In my case, what I can do is... no, I set it to navigation. Sorry, you click nav right there. And once I set, in this case, for instance, vertical speed. And I set it to... Let's see. Why is it not... There we go. Vertical speed. That's strange. It should go up. Vertical speed mode on. There we... Oh. Because we are already at 5,000 feet. Well, anyway, if I now turn on the autopilot... Yeah, there it goes. Nothing I need to do for that. It is that easy, actually. Yeah, indeed. It looks so cool. Look at that, guys. It is that easy. Now, if we want to actually increase our altitude, all I need to do is actually set it, for instance, to 6,000 feet. Set the vertical speed, in this case, to about 400 feet per minute. Right there. And it will start to climb. It's that easy. It is that easy. Can't work out altitude, though. I set it to 4,500 feet. I'm just... Oh, yeah, what you actually need to do is indeed vertical speed. Yeah, that is the way you can actually... Get down, yeah. You do the vertical speed, and then you go down, and you go like 200 or 300 feet per minute, and then you go down. Yeah, now it goes down. There you go. It's that easy, actually. So yeah. Exactly, flight level change and set a flying speed. The thing is, what I actually discovered is that if you use flight level change, it sometimes can go crazy on you and try to kill you. It can go completely Skynet on you and actively try to kill you. That's when the autopilot can go completely bonkers. But using vertical speed, I have never discovered any problems with that. So yeah, It is that easy, my friends. It is really that easy to use the autopilot and simply fly along. That easy. Took me a while to figure that out as well, but once I figured it out, it was like, oh, that's how you do it. That's the way. I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band. But yeah. Does not work for going down. Well, actually, it kind of does there, camper, but what you need to do is actually you need to throttle back. Funnily enough, if you throttle back, it will go down, of course, because it cannot maintain its speed. But it will try to level out at the flight level that you set. And once you do that, you basically throttle up and you're good. So yeah, 45 nautical miles to go. That is about 20 minutes of flying, guys. 20 minutes of flying. We should be able to, yeah, it's that easy, actually. In the 172, it is that easy. Just set the flight level change. If you have to go down, just throttle back. Basically, throttle back and let it glide to the flight level that you want to use. So it is that easy. ETE is wrong. I know, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I have no clue why. Because it is set correct. It is absolutely correct, but the flight level change is somehow completely off. The ETE is completely off. I don't know why, because we are still going quite nicely, actually. We are flying. Yes, I do indeed, Golden Shadows. I do. Thank you very much there. But yeah, it should actually work, but today it's off. I don't know why. I have no clue. I wish I could tell you, but SimToolkit has fat fingers on the time calculator. It does. That is quite true there, Ween. But they are working on that. I think we're reworking it. So yeah, it's due to Sony's. No, the funny thing is, camper. Actually, the additional track is not in Flight SimToolkit Pro. It's just in Navigraph. It's not in SimToolkit Pro. If you do the route, at least I'm pretty sure it is. It actually has the correct airbase there. So Oscar Hotel, Oscar Juliet Hotel Fox. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Usually it works kind of. It works kind of okay. It works, but in this case it doesn't. I don't know. On which airport are we going to land? Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. So we are going to land on Oscar Hotel Juliet Foxtrot. Or what was the? You have route. Oh, let me have a look. There is a way to actually ask the SimToolkit Pro. I need to go to there. What is the? Yeah, Princess San. That is the one. Twitchbot, and we have. Here we are. Yeah, I've got it. Exclamation mark ARR. Arriving undefined. I think we found out why we have this problem right there. Yeah. I think we just discovered what the problem is. Figured it out. Found it. Yeah, we have the... yeah. The departure will probably work. The current airport that should be landing is... Yeah, it's not correct. But I think that is due to the fact that we're landing on an airbase today. So I think that is the problem. I think that is the actual problem. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Probably estimated back time to... Yeah, that... Oh, Flight Sim Studio. I had not thought of that, but that is probably correct reason. Yeah, that is probably... Yeah. Mark the destination differently. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it did. Let me see. Because can we do a meter of Oscar? What is it? Hotel Juliet Foxtrot. No meter available as well. So it basically it is an airbase. It does not exist in our flight simulator as of the fact the runway is there. But yeah, it's weird. No. You should be able to see us. You should be able to see us. What is that? There's a hill there. Exactly. Yeah. What is that? That is strange. That's something you don't see every day in the middle of the desert. That is interesting. It actually has trees on it. I'm pretty sure that there are... Well, maybe there are. I don't know. I don't know, but it looks interesting. Funny that. Ha! Cool. Yeah, you should be on the North European server. If you're not on the North European server, you will definitely not see us. So yeah. OJ40 is also a military airbase, so it does not. It simply does not show up. The sim is still drunk. Who knows? It may be. It well may be. But it looks cool. It's not something you would expect in the middle of Jordan, in the middle of the desert, let's face it. I mean, there's like that. Oh, there's... Well, actually, there is. You are. You are on the North European server. Interesting. It's a volcano? You're kidding. No. Wait a few seconds and switch back. Ah, okay. Maybe the advice of Bizarro helps you out there, Cat Food Squad. Switch back and forth, yeah. Yeah, that might help. That might help. Yeah. Probably an extinct volcano. That's a volcano? Really? Tiny volcano. But it's still pretty cool. And there are a few in a line. So if you take a line right there, yeah, it could be. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what you're talking about, Shoni. The airport doesn't exist at all. You need to come with us. Speaks into the caller. No, actually, I had a talk with the Jordan authorities, and they made a special exception for us. Actually today, and we got the permission to actually land on Prince Hassan Air Base. Yeah, it was a special occasion today. Of course, they were also very happy that the entire cabin crew was coming along. I mean, they were like, yes, please give us the good vibes. We need the good vibes here. So yeah, we had a talk with the Jordan authorities, and they kindly agree. So yeah. It's so ready for this July the 27th Microsoft Flight Simulator release, Xbox Series X. Bryce Allen, yes. Yes, indeed. And of course, we will be having a lot of new people coming with Xbox Series X in the Microsoft Flight Simulator that are flying along as well, enjoying this wonderful, wonderful family of the Flight Sim community. But not only that, us PC players will also get the Sim Update 5, which is going to give us a very, very large performance boost as well. It's going to be really, really cool. Access approved. Everyone cover your eyes when you're landing. Yeah. Please don't take pictures and hand in your phones when you've done. So basically, yeah. It's also really looking forward to July the 27th, but not only for the Xbox performance release, but signing for... Oh, that's on the 27th as well. Oh, that's worth a celebration right there, camper. That is worth a celebration indeed. Well played, my friend. Well played. Wow. That is good to hear, man. That is good to hear. That's you're making strides, indeed. Shoni, what is the correct heading? The correct heading right now is 248. We are headed towards 248, basically towards the Prince Hassan Airport. We should be. Let me see. It's 19 nautical miles, so we're really, really close. We are really close. We are having a little bit of headwind. We are actually having we are having headwind, which means we have to land at runway 31. That is the runway that we are landing on, 31. There is no ILS, there is no VOR, there is no RNAV, there's nothing. Because it is a military airport, those things are not available. We are going to wing it, basically. We're coming in on a wing and a prayer. So yeah. Do you think online several down the first day because everyone... No. Bryce Allen, I think it will be absolutely fine. I think because, of course, every one of the Xbox players is basically joining the current servers that are here already available. And not only that... they've been up for like 9 months. Most of the kinks have been worked out, and to be honest, it didn't even crash on the day of release. It was perfectly fine. You could log in, it worked fine. So I'm pretty sure, to be honest, I'm pretty sure that that you will be able to play it just fine. Just fine, Bryce Allen. Yeah. Let me see. Who did I miss? What did I miss? I hope we met Jordania's First Lady. She indeed is. El Ramabon, yes, she indeed is. And also very well known in the equestrian world as well. She is very known for her very good horseback riding. She's a very good horseback rider. Yeah. 82 square meters garage, so experience is going to improve. Camper, yeah, and let's face it, we both know you need that extra space, man. We both know you need it. They will probably have some auto scaling in place. Yeah, I think that as well. Yeah, running in a cubic meter cluster. Yeah, probably. Thank you very much for that follow there, Bryce Allen. Welcome to the Cabin Crew community. And of course, if you are flying on an Xbox in the future, you can simply join us. Yes, no problem. We are here just as one big flight simulator community. And it doesn't matter if you are a Xbox player or a PC player. It's all fine. We're here to experience the world and not the medium that you do it on. If you want to do that on a couch on a big ass screen TV, you go, man. You go. You go. You do you. You do you. Definitely. So yeah, we are about to we are near the airport actually. I think is that it? No, that's not it. Don't think it is. Actually, what I am going to do is I am going to set the heading for 3-1 already, because that is the runway that we are flying at. Runway 3-1 right there. We are at the lava caves and filled with volcanoes of Jordan. Yeah, exactly. Exactly there. We are nearing the airport. I am going to zoom it in on the map right here. Yeah, we are getting close. We are getting close. The airbase. I think this is the airbase, guys. I think this is the airbase. Yeah, it is. I think it is. That's where we are going to land. Or is it there? Interesting. Oh, that's a shame then. That is a shame there, Cat Food Squad. But don't worry, we are here tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So don't worry about that. Airspeed dive, indeed. AJ Rawlings was very... I mean, so many people were extremely generous today. Not only AJ Rawlings, but also Two-Tone Murphy, who gave a 5 gift bomb. Camper, who gave several gift bombs, actually. A lot of people who also gave gifts, like Jiminy Dutch, for instance. Man, it was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So many new people coming into the to the community. It is so much fun to have you guys here. So yeah, 200%, 206% in level 5. Amazing. Never had that. 200% level 5. That is incredible. And this is not the runway. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's not it. So where is it? It should be somewhere over there then. This should be interesting. It should be on the simulator. I checked it this afternoon actually, and it should be there. So yeah, it's we are oh, hang on, is that it? Could be. Well, we are getting close. We are definitely getting close. And it is near the town of Safawi. You're well. Yeah, indeed, Piper as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention you there, man. Piper, man, awesome, awesome, awesome. Enjoy the Shoney streams, man. Everyone can always enjoy the Shoney streams. But as a sub, you get a few extra perks. You get the access to all the emotes and can do with it whatever you want. Yeah, indeed. Let's get those predictions in, guys. Let's get those predictions in. Well played there, Metal Chief. And you see the airfield. Ah! I still don't. I'm looking, I don't see it. It should be there. Metal Chief, my dude. Predict a riot. I thought the law and the law won. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go, guys. Let me see. We should be nearing the airport. It should be somewhere over here. Oh my god, I've gone blind. Oh, hang on a tick. Is that it? That could be it. No. That... Is that part of it? I don't know. You know what? Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah. Good lord. It popped in. There it is. That is the runway. So, yeah, we are now going to basically throttle back like crazy. Make sure we keep our nose up. That is the runway. We have the runway in sight. All right, my friends. Make sure you stay in the air. Don't land just yet. Don't land just yet. I will land as quickly as I can, and then we have been through the desert on a horse with no name. It was good to get out of the rain. In the desert all together now. La 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 la. Shoni, you have to land. Oh yeah, right. Yep, I'm having way too much fun. That is the airport that we are landing on. Doctor Who is there. He has Doctor Who is on the runway, actually. I think he is on the runway. Yeah, he is on the runway. Not sure if Doctor Who is actually in the chat, but if you are Doctor Who, yeah, please give us say hello with your sonic wrench right there. But I got my Vibro throttle, and it's nice. Really, you didn't tell me that, Keen Hydra, but it is good, man. Very good, man. I'm really glad for you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Minus 39, Baganario. If that would happen, I will eat my shoes. I will definitely eat my shoes. All right, guys. Flaps 20. There we go. Flaps 20. Yeah. We are slowing down. We are definitely slowing down. Boop. There we go. Now I can. I need to look to the side. And we are... I'm not sure if I'm too high, but it could be. Doctor Who must be landing with his foam cabin TARDIS. I know, right? Yeah, I know. If there is a blue police box right there, I'm pissing my pants. I'm sorry that I'd say it like that, but I am. But I really am. Are we starting it from here tomorrow? Cat Food Squad. Yes. Yes, we are starting here tomorrow. And tomorrow we are headed south into Jordan and then all the way along the Dead Sea up towards Amman, where we will be landing. And Friday we will be doing the cabin crew takeover with Captain Seppi. Alright, my friends. Runway 31. That is where we are headed for. Let me make sure that I'm still... Yeah, the height is set correctly. I am slowing down right now. Let me see. Quiet time incoming, guys, as you know, and gals. Quiet time incoming, but we are nicely on course, actually. It's not that bad. There we go. Making the turn. Making the turn. I am slowing down a little bit. There we go. Military airport. Okay, it shows the parking places. Yeah, I know. The closest airport is actually straight in front of me. That is the closest airport. And that is Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. Oscar Juliet Hotel Foxtrot. Prince Hassan Air Base. That is where we are now headed for. And it is in Safawi in Jordan. Safawi is just north of, well, it's actually a stone throw away of the airbase. Would not surprise me if a lot of the personnel on the airbase actually lived in Safawi. Kind of makes sense. Alright, a little bit more speed. Yeah, and 31 was actually the runway 31 was actually the correct runway to choose. It is the correct runway to choose. There we are, lining up for the... yeah, I need to be a little bit... Alright, alright. Stay in the air, guys. If you're flying along with me, stay in the air. So you're flying in restricted airspace and space. Are you going to get shot down? Aussie Python. Let's hope not. No, actually, I had a very nice talk with the Jordan authorities, and they kindly agreed for us to land actually on the airbase. Actually, they told me it was an honor to have the cabin crew there. So yeah, they're waiting there with tea for us and stuff like that. So it's nice. It's nice. It is a lot better than I expected actually. So yeah, it's well usually to be honest, Aussie Python, I don't usually land on air bases, but unfortunately, it is very very hard to actually find landing strips here in Spock with him personally. Yeah, exactly. It's very hard to actually get land on an airbase here. There are mainly air bases here, and not that many airports actually. So it's pretty hard to actually make sure you land, do a good landing right there. Couple of hookahs and some penicillin. Well, I think they have a lot of hummus ready for us as well. So yeah, we are getting a moist welcome. Oh God, let's hope not. All right, my friends. Coming in for a landing. Coming in for a landing right here. A little bit more speed because we are a little bit low. Come on. Come on. There we go. Trying to adjust. Here we go. Now we are nicely on track right there. That should be good. All right. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. There we are. Minus 19. Holy moly! Jiminy Dash, thank you very much for those bits. Minus 19. Oh wow, that runway is much too long. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna roll all the way over there. Yeah. It seems like you're eating my shoes. Yeah. Anyone have any salt and pepper? Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to eat my shoes. Yeah. So that's a thing. Minus 19. That was a nice landing right there, my friends. That was a nice landing right there. I am going to set it down right here. Brake, 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 brake. There we go. I'm going to turn off here. I have some salt, exactly. Yeah. That will... And they're rolling out the fire trucks. There's no need for rolling out a fire truck. I think done great. All right, I'm setting it here. Now, as you guys know, I'm also setting the. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. No problem there. All right. No, 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 no. Continue. No, that's not happening. That was strange. Everything turned off. It's not supposed to turn off. Let's go to showcase right there. Drone speed. Let's turn that up. Everyone's still up in the air. Yeah, guys. Come on in. It is that time of the day again. There we go. We are going to punch the music. Play la musique. There we go. Landing should be interesting. Way too high. Yeah. It should be fine. You're a little bit high, but the runway is quite long. It is a long runway, so you have a little bit of space there, my friend. You have a little bit of space there. Oh, you're coming in steep. You're coming in steep. Level out, level out. Yes, 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 yes. Slight bounce, but keep it nice and steady. There you go. Floaty. Floaty. Yes, that's actually that for keyboard landing. Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. Metal Cheek coming in. Fabi Faye right behind it, and Piper as well. Metal Cheek in the 172. Right there. Fabi Fabe behind him, and Piper as well. Look at that, guys. Landing on the airbase. Piper flying over the rest, but it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. In theory, yeah. Okay. Okay. Slight bounce there as well. Fabi Fabe bouncing as well a little bit. But it's fine. You guys got it. You guys got it. Yep, you're on the ground. You're on the ground. Brake, brake, brake. Pull back the throttle. Wing. Well, perfect landing. Perfect landing as well. There we go. Druid Zeus coming in. Followed by El Romabong and Bizarro. Dog's Breath behind that. And then we are done. Ground Go crew is going to have a field day with this. Yeah. Well, they're military personnel. I think they should be able to handle it. Make sure you stay in the air. Make sure you stay in the air, Druid Zeus. You're near the runway. You're so close. You're so close. Keep that speed up. Keep that speed up, my friend. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That is lovely right there. That is lovely right there, guys. They see Navy landings. This is smoother than that. That is true. Yeah, Navy landings are, especially when you're landing an F-14 or an F-18 on an aircraft carrier. That's rough. That is rough. That's a lot of G's coming at you. Nice landing, man. Druid Zeus on the ground, safely on the ground. El Ramabong also coming in low, but fine. You should be fine. Aim for the runway, cut the engines. Yeah, exactly. Aim for the runway, cut the engines, and hope everything will be fine. Pray to the gods of power and iron. There we go. There he is. Did you actually extend your... Ah, yes, you did. But it's not... The landing gear is just simply not showing up, but you're... This is kind of... Oh, there it is! It just popped in! It just popped in! Bizarro behind us and Dog's Breath as well, and I think that will be the entire flight for today. Well, Drunk Simming is still moving on, but that's fine. He had the work, so yeah. Bizarro in the C208 Caravan and Dog's Breath in the 172. Right there. Not gonna make the landing today. It's fine there, Drunk Simming. It is fine, as always. Yes, we are going to raid. We are going to raid Germany Dutch. Indeed we are. Guys, that's it for today. Got stuck in a meeting. No problem, my friend. No problem. We have landed on the military airbase of Prince Hassan right here in the middle of Jordan. Tomorrow we will be continuing our flight westward towards Israel in that direction. It was a lot of fun, even though we were flying all the way across the desert. That was very nice. It is, well, have to see how the map out on the export controller for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Once we get there, Bryce Allen, we will make sure that everything is available as well for our Xbox friends. Don't get me wrong. We will make sure that you guys are able to join just as easily as the PC players are. We will figure that one out. Thank you very much, LMCD. Thank you very much, there, Stealth Wolf. And it was a lot of fun. It was an awesome stream. I mean, 206% on the hype train. That is absolutely amazing. And now we are going to switch over tomorrow. Let's raid Fabio. Tomorrow we are going to fly from this airport. So 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time. I'm back, and make sure to be there and fly along. And on Friday we will be having Captain Seppi. Thank you all very, very much for being here. Thank you all very, very much for spending your time with me. And I see you guys tomorrow. Let's say hello to Fabio, shall we? Bye-bye all. ready. I am now going to play for God. It is indeed. Here we go. We can raise the clouds, and we are going to raise the clouds. There we go. And we're doing it again a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks beautiful. Yes. All right. Nope. Don't stall. Don't stall on me now. Ah! I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. City for the next fly. City for the next fly will be Innsbruck. It is Alt F4. No. Oh dang. I fell for it. I actually fell for that. Next one. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa. Right. Well. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! And this time. Break! No! No! Thank you all very much for spending your time here, and I will see you again tomorrow. Now let's rate Fabio. Bye-bye.